Anjing. Lo, pantas kagak ada suara. Nah, padahal gua ada setel lagu loh, padahal gua lo. Halo semuanya, selamat sore. Suara aman-aman ya. Apa nih selain apa RCML? Kamu gila ya? Hah? Mike Batam. Kenapa gua dikatain Batam anjir? Woi. Lu ngaco lu. Tiba-tiba gue di Batam-Batamin. Lah kan nanya ya. Lah iya ya. Nobar kita bro. Jadi gimana tadi match tadi guys? Sebelum ini. Udah ada misi. Apa nih? Per bit rate-an. What happened nih? Excellent padahal. Nipu ini. WP buset. France lawan Inggris nobar. Besokannya baru nggak? Bar ya. Atur kita atur. RQ bapuk. Chess main Phoenix. Serius? Separah itu kah? Wow. Waduh. Kayak si Chess lagi banyak pikiran guys. Bapuknya tuh karena banyak pikiran dah ya. Salah anjir. Nah.
Play this.
Mainnya Sunset Essen. Jir. Sunset is back. Alhamdulillah. Sunset is back. Nah. Dia nge-flash dia mati. Ya Allah Bang Ces, mau sampai kapan sih Bang Ces? Muhammad Reski welcome back. Gila, terima kasih sudah join member. Oke, layar. Kita layarkan dulu. Nah, kita hilangin suara. Nah, manja ya. Di Sunset ada Cici main Sagi. Siapa tuh guys?
We're already ready. We've been
Di
born
Cici
ready.
main Sagi saha.
But now we look at our predictions that we have over here. We have some favoring T1 and the audience massively favoring PRX.
Yeah, I don't think it's as PRX favored as the audience would suggest here. I did go for PRX, but for me it was pretty close. I think that prep time for T1 I think could have really worked.
Sapa aku Bang baru 2 bulan. Iya, terima kasih ya Mazet 2 bulannya. Gila. Semoga kamu tetap lanjut terus ya. Sampai 2 tahun atau 20 tahun. Gila glowing gini. Glowing apanya glowing kocak. Rambut gua habis kena topi cok. Tadi ke topi. Gua tahu kan kemarin masih ada gas member. Gokil Rizky. Aku 3 bulan. Thank you ya Arfit. Welcome back ya 3 bulan. Semoga kamu bisa jadi 30 tahun di member. Jidat glowing kah? Waalaikumsalam. Rambut gua banyak kan.
Where DH is you know, he's upset. It's champs, that's it.
Cuma nobar segame doang kita.
And he's crying and he's saying, guys,
habis itu paling kelar ini istirahat dulu guys. Istirahat bentar buat nonton jam 2 kan malam ini bola. Belah 2 nggak mau. Nggak bisa disetting ini. Settingnya habis mandi tuh baru mantap. Malam Senin, apanya malam Senin? Itu mah final kan nanti ada match juga. Kagak ngikutin. Biasa ada perebutan jam 4. The fuck jam 4 ya? Yang jam 2 finalnya ya? Oh iya ada yang jam 4 tuh. Oh nanti juara 3 ya jam 4 ya? Ya Allah. Ya Allah jam. Tapi bagus sih, gue bisa istirahat banyak. Iya, gue dari apa namanya? Dari tadi pagi, pokoknya habis kelar yang Pokedel tuh brewek, balik. Pokoknya yang di Batam itu balik ke hotel itu jam-jam berapa ya? Karena makan dulu sama owner House of Card gitu-gitu kan, ramean. Itu balik jam 3, bangun jam 3 apa jam 4 apa? Jam 4 kayaknya deh. Jam 7 bangun. Berarti tidur 2 sampai 3 jam. Terus karena harusnya apa namanya? Di flightnya tuh jam 10. Taunya di cancel, kagak ada info, diganti ke jam 12. Belum tidur lagi, Cok. Kurang tidur. Gokil PRX. T1. T1 siapa satu lagi nih? Apakah T1 bisa menang ini? Lu kenapa kagak WPR Ki? Makanya join broadcast ya di IG. Gue udah kasih tahu tuh kenapa tuh. Emang gue nggak kasih tahu ya? Kasih tahu nggak sih? Tuh, nggak sempat nonton Areki, jadi WP PRX T1 aja gue bilang. Karena itu, tapi gue nggak kasih tahu kenapa alasannya ya. Sorry deh. Diganti di bukan delay ya. Di cancel, flightnya di cancel. Tiba-tiba di cancel. J, T1 nggak mau main summit. J lah, dia males deh kayaknya. Staxe diganti, iya, udah jadi. Ini siapa yang botak anjir? Spanda botak. Apa Alek botak? DH comeback tuh, ngeri nggak sih T1? DH ya. Balik lagi main ya. Hari ini WP iya. Main game nggak ada kita. Gue butuh istirahat guys. Udah kurang tidur ini, bahaya. Tidak baik ya. Jangan dipaksakan, nanti jam 4 kalau kalian suruh main nih, jam 4 pagi nonton lagi nih. Pilih deh. Mau apa stream main game apa nonton bola. Nah, itu aja tuh. Izin nggak member bang, lu udah nggak lapar? Iya nggak apa-apa dan Nenral. Kurang lapar apa sampai datang streaming jauh-jauh keluar kota, itu aja sih. Kerja sampai ke sana streaming, kurang lapar apa guys. Terus final nonton offline, walaupun milestone-nya kita coba ini ada lah, tapi ya udahlah. Nggak lapar emang, kagak member tuh kagak lapar. Tapi nyuruh offline nonton rame-rame B2F kagak lapar. Emang kagak lapar itu, kagak member tuh kagak lapar. Gak usah line up dari Paris, lu cuma dari Batam karena dapatnya di Batam. Kalau misalnya gua dapatnya jauh, gua gas juga. Jangan lebay deh ya. Kerja is kerja ya. Mana nih? The Edge. Omen is back. Ini Munchkin ini main sopa anjir. Namanya kerja, mau lu kerja di luar sejauh apapun, kerja ya kerja. Semenjak ada Son, RQ ku kalah terus. Nah, demo dah tuh. Kayaknya struktur RQ dari GM sampai mana-mananya tuh, suruh dah. Kalau kalian Kingdom suruh ini ulang ya, dicek ulang ya. What happened tuh? Nah, kena comeback 10-2. Ya, memang udah select tuh guys.
Yep, all eyes on the initiators for this match. Let's toss it on over to our casters. Paper thin.
Gecko lagi match dia.
The oddities continue. to arise here. The
Lagi
Gecko
match.
Okay, something he's played that plenty of times. As Pilsky just mentioned, Buzz, this guy's been around for a long time. He has never played Phoenix.
Crazy.
So he's making a debut on that. And Munchkin
Shiha, apalagi tiba-tiba Shiha.
which is going to be for the 5th time ever in his
Meta mungkin Gecko tadi juga pada main Gecko kan di ini di Summit GE. Ya selagi menang line up-nya ada Gecko, meta guys emang bagus. Soalnya menang. Nah yang nggak pakai Gecko terus kalah ya berarti emang busuk aja guys timnya. Kenapa tiba-tiba bed gue nggak pasang anjir? Wow, Athena ini dia nih. Si Athena ini ya. Orang kagak ini streamlive tiba-tiba ngebet. Iya Athena. Itu member 50-50. Maksudnya 50-50 BG streamlive nggak ada ya? Nggak ada sabar ya, coba loginin deh.
PRX already secured 4 champs. No matter what. So, you know, they have a little bit of room.
Uhuy.
Say, okay, you know what? Let's go back to
Meteor.
Let's try this out. Let's not have Devi on the stage. Let's have him on that Viper, which is kind of what I thought
Gede
T1
banget
was.
sore di gue ya.
Was just okay. DH comes in, he plays hard controller, and then Munchkin just full-time Vipers pretty much every map.
Yep.
Not to be the case, at least not here on Sunset.
Yeah, so curious.
Push mid, PRX, Bing PRX aja guys.
And a big first kill for Indy.
Easy kill ya.
The 13th outing on Neon for Izu, off to a rough start. Clean here from Inby.
Mana ya?
As a big walk down through tiles.
Cloudbot.
Smoke going to be going out. That trademark going to be covered.
Loh,
As Inby,
Ah,
not a bit of
udah
damage. Meteor going to be tagged down to
kok nggak
50.
ada si alert?
DH try to watch from this alley approach. Finds a bit of
Whoa,
damage here. The
nice
paranoia
flash tapi.
onto the corner, and it's
Lo,
going to
lo,
be
lo,
Jake
lo,
going
lo.
away with the kills. Munchkin's going to be taken down
Nah
now.
ya, di
It's
granat
gonna be
tuh.
that nade
Nah,
locked
kagak
into
bantu
the
malah
back.
reload dulu ya kan?
Avoided.
Bang Jing, nah, Invi dapat 2, oke.
Buzz dead.
Something
And now
easy
it's
kill
just the
harusnya.
DH intercepted
Iya.
and eliminated. PRX will find
Tetap
the
menang
opening
ya,
pistol.
aman ya.
Yeah,
Kok ganti sih
just
ini?
so aggressive so early on the map, and again, a huge first kill found for Envy.
Oh ini.
Shutting Izu down, giving you that man advantage, not taking any damage in response, and he
Berubah
plays
anjing
this round incredibly well.
tampilannya udah dibenerin
You could
kah?
argue that Envy was PRX's best player overall throughout all of London. He starts off really nicely, a phenomenal paranoia there from Forsaken to break that angle open. DH
Yeah,
Meteor
boy.
try to punch back, but
Ada tuh.
the Sheriff says
2 run aja ya, 2 run ya, 2 run 3 run ya.
for PRX.
Welcome back
They're still
Dan
very
Endro,
fired up.
thank you ya, udah lapar.
PRX.
Tuh loh,
A lot of talk
lapar.
around, okay, you're already
Jir.
in champs, like,
Abis setting
how
itu.
much do you really need to kind
2 run 3 run aja.
Yeah, exactly.
Aku
It's
kalah
still gonna be
mengakui
one of
lagi.
those wins.
Wets, kaget,
Slide
Wets,
forward here now,
dibantuin.
with Forsaken.
Nyayur,
Space is able to come away with 3, Buzz just the
enaknya.
Quick and dominant kills going to be found as Munchkin now having to go on a walkabout, try to rejoin
Ini
back in
jersey
over towards the B site where Meteor has
beda
found
lagi
himself a
aja nih
decent
Tiwa.
lure.
Nah, kena ciduk.
Oh, company turns away at the worst possible time. Devi will find it.
Terciduk, kirain Dave yang
And,
diciduk.
well, this would be one hell of a clutch.
Jersey Tiwan
to say
keren
the
lagi nih.
least. Devi
Hajar, Pai. Jangan kasih plan, Pai.
with the Sheriff.
Bikin suara, Pai.
Within the first couple
Dia
shots
tahu.
here, but will
Emang
have Munchkin
pengalaman,
down on the
guys.
swing. Gets him in
Kalau
the end,
orang-orang
taking too much damage there in exchange.
kagak ada
3-0 so
game
far.
sense
PRX
udah maju
2-0.
tuh, pengen
They
bunuh.
start again.
Karena dia, dia plan.
I mean, the other
Bunuh.
concerning
Nah,
thing, if you're going up
kalau
against
kayak Dave
PRX,
mah
this stage
santai
is like,
karena
since they've already
posisi-posisi
qualified to
Dave
champs,
itu
like,
bahaya.
that's,
bisa
they're kind of
di-fake.
scary to go up against in that regard,
Itu
because
aja
when
sih.
they play loose, when they play free, that's kind of when
Satu
they're
run
at
lagi
their
ya,
best.
tutup ya.
It's when the pressure gets to them, is
Yeah.
when they kind of tend to crumble. It's they talk about it very
Oh,
openly in their
senyum kan?
interviews.
This might be the happiest stage that we ever get to see.
Bilang
him
kan
out.
nih Tiwan?
What a relief.
I mean, like, he
Santai.
might still get annoyed at them for doing stupid stuff. But
dapat 2 terus mau kapal nih. Ape coba
I don't
nih.
think you can fully blame him on
Rezekinya.
this one here. Just gonna
No.
walk
Bang
out into the
Iju.
spray down.
You shouldn't be mad at that. That's just.
Dave
it is what
memang
it
Mobile
is.
Legends
bonus,
aimnya masih
but
perih
Izu
ya,
able to
emang
find his first
dasarnya
two kills
jago
on the
dia.
map. Meteor gonna be cleaning up Jing as well.
Nggak ada yang namanya bonus ya.
Be trying to see if he can just catch anybody on the timing there. Going to be spotted. Envy does
Envy
manage to
dapat.
get Munchkin by with
Oke.
another clean shot.
Hijau.
Buzz eliminated, just stopping the
Kejepit
speed,
nih
so
harusnya.
really getting that ball rolling at all.
Ah.
DH will get the clean up.
itu
3
smoke-nya
players
si
surviving
ini ya.
overall. Not
Si
too bad of an anti-bonus for Team 1
Dakwah
to
ya.
get themselves on the board.
Yeah, I think you're pretty okay with that as T1.
Buat dia bisa
Some early spams gonna get you some value. So is PRX. Probably time to stop the mid
udah nggak
pushes off that
dibimin dia.
toxic screen because
Bisa
it's
dapat
got
dulu.
red.
Apa coba?
They're spamming both angles there, both top
Makan
mid and
gonggong,
through the door.
makan nyobain.
Still Envy very sharp.
Buat ngocornya dia
Nice
itu.
one from Izu. And DH able to swing out.
Oh.
Paranoid didn't connect, but did not matter because Dubai was
Di
not
one
even
tap
looking at him.
ternyata.
So pretty sharp round there though.
Pantes
with the
ya,
rifles
jago
in
ya.
hand.
Oh boy.
Gantiin
Oh,
stacks. Ah, technical decision.
Who let Elfish guy into the building?
I don't know, but we'll have to have a word with
Ke
security.
bareng sama siapa guys? Terlalu rame. Puyang nggak sih? Puyang berisik. Ntar terlalu rame berisik.
It's alright. Should hopefully be something pretty quick.
Biar enjoy kita nonton. Tadi kita nggak nonton soalnya.
You guys, but yeah, as you can see on screen, gear issue. So
Gear issue inilah. Siapa itu paling pojok kanan? DH kah?
That is true.
Iju.
I don't think this can really be pushed towards us at all.
No,
Bas
I
Iju.
mean, we all remember the 2024.
the first day.
Even before that, of course, we had the one in 2023.
True.
And it was all T1, all on the first day of each.
Nah kalau cadelnya solo nggak apa.
Kickoff, so,
Kita keramaian guys.
I think, yeah.
Kita udah lama nggak WP. Valo ini nggak sih fokus.
I'm gonna hire a
Butuh
drone
fokus ini,
outside
fokus
of
konsentrasi.
an Apujong.
Stop the tech pauses.
Stop the tech pauses.
Sorry dah paling sendiri. Ah itu loh.
Becoming a little bit more
Pap
deep cut, I
R
suppose, but
X anjir. Apa nih? Ini PRX nih. Oh dia T1 dia.
it's a high speed
Orang Korea banget nih. Kata X 22.
10:49.
Apa tuh arti
He's
itu?
got 3 hours.
Yeah, if this is
Ini loh habis pulang jalan-jalan. Ini loh habis pulang jalan-jalan. Habis pulang jalan. Oh habis pulang jalan-jalan. Nggak ada yang jalan-jalan. Kok Chris nggak ada yang jalan-jalan. Kerja kok.
I guess the traffic would be too
BU.
my way, so.
You could also take
Selesai take pause kita masuk ke next round. Gue tutup ya.
Of course, I mean,
Gimana Batam? Udah pernah sebelumnya kok.
the seats,
Ya Batam kayak Pekanbaru aja sebenarnya udah.
be showing up to show their support.
Nggak ada yang gimana banget.
Overall, a pretty even split
Ya udah aja.
to PRX fans out here. I mean,
Kecuali ini kemarin perginya ke
I mean
ke Swiss. Ah, gimana Swiss baru?
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to not just be impressed with them regardless, even if you're a PRX hater,
Atau nyobain nyebrang ke Singapura naik kapal gitu. Ah,
they're a threat. They
itu
will
mungkin
always
bisa
be a threat
diceritain.
as long as they want to be. We got the call up for DH. Back here in Pacific
Oh,
again,
Nerpes
had
kan,
a bit of a
Nerpes.
stint down in the academy team. Was doing pretty well down there too. See, their academy team is always a
Ini art monitor apa nih? Kayaknya bagus sih.
so
Gak jadi gue ganti art monitor ya.
if he can live up to
Pengen padahal.
that promise he had. I'm gonna work hard to make sure we get back there.
Enak gak? Kayak siput, kayak daging ya apa ya? Kayak cumi, kayak apa? Kayak daging teksturnya sama aja sih. Gak ada rasa spesifik.
love a little neutral.
Oh ini cuma manis sih, rada manis gitu.
I
Kind of
wish,
have to be.
you know, I
Gue
should-
makannya
you know,
tuh
I should start
siput
doing- I
yang
need to find a way
kecil
to, like,
dulu digulai.
send my pics
Makanan orang-orang Padang tuh.
I guess.
Sumbar.
So,
Gulai
that way I have
cipui
no
namanya.
bias
Ah, kalau ada yang
in
tahu.
terms of- I don't anyway, 'cause I don't really care about my predictions.
Malam ngapain? Tidur.
Well, I mean, I think he's-
Bukan
he
kerang
set it
ijo,
up
kenapa
for-
kerang
to
ijo?
basically buy and
Gulai
sell
siput,
stuff.
kenapa kerang?
Michael Reeves getting
Nah, gue beli ini doang nih. Apa namanya nih ya?
side of the ball, it
Roka.
swims through.
Roka nggak sih dulu namanya nih?
And then that would determine
Kalian tahu nggak nih?
which team
Ini sering nih dibeli nih dulu
put
waktu
a
kecil.
grip over the fish so that we don't see
Waktuku
what gets picked.
kecil,
Auto sense.
ku beli Roka.
You know, make sure you don't look.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, I might do something
And
like
then at the
that.
end of the
Terus
day,
gue
you're like,
menemukan
oh,
di
I guess
Batam,
I
gue
was
beli
back
aja.
in. I still got
Lama
it.
atau sana? Lama lah, ngeri gue.
The goldfish would do better than me at this point.
Taraga ah.
Similar brain capacity.
That's
Roka zaman kecil. Waduh.
Similar memories. Yeah.
Kenapa
Probably
Pepe
continue
ini
along
orang
the
nih?
same- the same fashion.
Enak.
Yeah.
Yang mana enak
So,
Roka?
not
Enak.
too crazy there, but
Boleh siput racing.
still working
Siput
on everything down on
di
stage.
gulainya sih wow.
You guys are
Gulai.
bearing with us as we try to get through.
It's like something with Meteor.
Harusnya beli Ogura BG. Ogura wait.
Yes,
Ya, kita kan
I
masih
like-
nyantuy ya.
I like that. I don't know,
Ogura
maybe-
tuh yang mana ya?
I didn't notice it just watching from home the last 2 days, but these little backlights that we have behind with the team logos,
Oh yeah.
those look really sick.
Those are really nice.
A nice little addition. Thank you. Thank you, production, for adding.
Nggak
that.
tahu ininya sih.
Really cool. They like have
Ini
that-
khasnya kemarin tuh si Kevin beli
almost like I like that.
keripik pisang.
Just like our comments. It's all shallow.
It's all a sham.
It's all just yelling.
Nah,
with
main
no
apa ya, nggak seru kah?
substance.
Ah,
Yeah.
we're good at the yelling part.
Yeah.
That we've got down. Not so
Roka
sure.
bikin dejavu zaman
Oh,
SD,
you know,
yoi.
it's like modern Star Wars.
Suruh
It's
BG
all
double date-nya,
big
sabar.
flashing lights and loud noise.
Yang double date siapa tuh?
Nothing behind it. It's
Kevin
just a
Adel.
hollow
Gua mau
shell,
masa
but
gua sama
Yeah, well that yeah.
si Andre Jir.
I can
Seterus
like,
lu ya?
like it's so funny because now
Gay
I'm
kah?
like, you know, the prequels weren't that bad because of the new movies.
It feels like it's kind of like
Apa tadi namanya?
people in the chat are like, oh my god, they're so old because I'm gonna mention Wind Waker. But
Oh,
when
the
that
Legend
game
of
came
Zelda
out,
game.
everyone's like, this looks like
Ogura.
Flash. Why would I want to play
Ogura.
this? And then people play it and they're like, it's
Ogura
not,
adalah
it's
cake.
not good. Ocarina of Time is still the best. And then
Ogura
Twilight
cake
Princess came out,
pandan.
and then everyone's like,
Pasta
Wind Waker's
kacang,
great. I hate
Ogura,
Twilight
roti
Princess. This kinda
panggang,
sucks. And then
Ogura.
we all kind of agree that Skyward Sword is overall just not very good. But
Kayak nggak lihat.
maybe they fixed it, you know, with a remake.
Viral dah Andre di TikTok. Medan sesekali kalau ada kerjaannya di Medan mah gas. Itu kan kemarin kerjanya di Batam. Nah, GG udah 5 menit. Udah males dah. Gak ada niatan game story. Game apa ya? Game story. Gue jujur kurang tertarik game-game story sendiri gitu sih. Gue suka main game tuh ya mau aja sih, tergantung gamenya. Bisa dicoba. Biawak Batam udah beli ekstrim nih, anjing banget. Biawak Batam. Tapi itu partner kerja kayak bukan partner, makin kesini makin lekat gitulah. Namanya partner kerja nih ya guys ya. Semakin banyak waktu yang dilalui bersama-sama, ya makin chemistry-nya tuh makin nggak banyak komunikasi, tahu satu sama lain, makin peka, wajar guys. Emang sampai sekarang nih ya, setelah kalian tahu, aduh jatuh anjing. Setelah kalian melihat itu semua, kalian masih percaya itu rekan kerja? Hah? Beli iPhone Batam murah, kata lu murah. Ada kemarin tuh yang mall elektronik apa kemarin dia dibawa ke Nagoya, iya. Si murah tuh. Malah sama anjir harganya. Bisa makin mahal bahkan. Murah dari mana? Murah iPhone apa murah? Ini mesin N-Gag anjir. Kalau kayak PC di Batam juga lebih mahal tuh. PC, kalau PC mungkin masih wajar ya. Lungsuran Singapura nggak bisa juga guys. Gue tanya sama yang kemarin Warlock Batam sama aja, susah. Bahkan ngeri. Gue beli di sana tuh. Maksudnya kayak harus ngurus email juga. Kalau yang kata kalian apa yang murah-murah yang kata kalian itu sama aja sih. Mending nunggu 18 keluar. Nah, 17 turun beli second. Nah, orang-orangnya setiap tahun ganti. Nah, jual murah tuh. Sore apa? Bukan gue yang beli 18, bukan. Gue kalau beli 18 setiap tahun gue ganti tuh HP gue, setan. Ngapain gue beli 18, ngapain? Jangan beli series ganjil, bukannya lebih bagus series ganjil ya? Kok jangan series ganjil sih? Nggak, nakirnya ngerti apa enggak ya? Justru ganjil nggak sih? Karena dari ganjil ke genap itu fiturnya nggak banyak. Tapi kalau genap ke ganjil lebih banyak perubahannya. Jangan beli kalau nggak ada uang itu. Gini sebenarnya BG dulu murah, tapi sekarang semenjak store kayak apa tuh? PS tuh jadi banyak store yang kayak gitu, jadinya kelihatan sama harga deh. Hah? HP lu doang mampus lu nakir. Serang guys. Nakir kentoy nih. Udah 3 orang, 1 lawan 3. Nggak mungkin nge-clutch dong 1 lawan 3. Nah, oke. Dia menyerah. Tidak mau membantah dia. Udah 4. 1 lawan 4 udah pasti nyerah. Halo King Mamba. Ya. Nambah lagi 4 menit. Udah? Surrender kah? Ya, elah kids. Gak ada yang bet lagi udah. Gila tampilan Streamlabs sih bagus sih sekarang. Langsung aja join kembali. Ada King Mamba 77, ada Lidain 777. Mana lagi nih? Udah 5 tuh. Nakir goblok banget. Neng. Tapi ya sih dulu kan case-nya banyak tuh iPhone 13 Pro Max banyak layar hijau. Ya mungkin memang di 13-nya doang bermasalah kali. Tapi kebanyakan orang bilangnya ganjil lebih oke. Nah, berarti lu beli apa? Itu iPhone lu, logonya Apple benar. Di casingnya Apple, dalamnya pas loading lu nyalain Apple bukan, taunya buah duku lagi. Lu cek dulu yang benar. Kalau bukan logo Apple kegigit mah, ya namanya busuk. Anjing, fisiknya Apple, dalamnya ini rambutan lu. Tapi lu kangen sih. Tapi lu kangen kagak. Apanya sih kangen? Akhir logo Apple-nya masih utuh. Nah, itu dia. Ini nggak ada yang ngejokes. Masa kita ngejokes, guys? Emang dari sananya udah lucu aja gua. Jir. Enggak jadinya final WP offline apa enggak? Ya. Kalau dibantu dana-dana segala macem, itu sewa tempatnya mahal, guys. Buset. Terus kita bawa ramean B2F. Mungkin bisa jadi ada gestar, kita nggak tahu kan. Kemarin kan berempat, berlima. Kalau 10 cari tempat yang lebih luas lagi. Ada yang gratis, nggak mungkin lah anjir, ngasal. Tahu adab dan etika nggak sih babi? Rumah orang main-main ini. Kalau di rumah orang ya jangan channel kita yang live, setan. Pantas lu kagak direspon-respon sama cewek-cewek sih. Nakir. Kayaknya lu kalau jemput cewek nih ke rumah bapaknya, ke rumah orang tuanya, lu kagak ada izin assalamualaikum gitu. Main-main cabut. Oi, cabut ya. Gitu lu. Goblok banget akhir ini, Cok. Teknik buying time, Cok, ini. Rumah gua nggak bisa, ya nggak apa-apa, no hairs. Dari luar, Pak, minjem bentar. Waduh. Tapi banyak keseruan lah di Batam. Walaupun gua beberapa kali udah pernah ke sana, cuma yang 3-nya perkedel sama Mas Bo kan baru pertama kali. Jujur mereka sangat tidak bosan selalu dibawa ke seafood. Untungnya tempat-tempat makanan seafoodnya tuh pada enak-enak. Gila sih. Terus gokil lah pokoknya. Seru doang tapi nggak IRL. Nakir. Ngaca Nakir, itu acara siapa? Kan itu Ciadelnya IRL, setan naga. Woi! Crispy Cendol. Terima kasih paketnya. Lah. Sandy tuh ikut acara si Lucky gak sih? Kok dia baru off, guys? Oh, dia ikut harusnya. Dia baru. Emang lu deket lu, Chen? Jauh gak sih? Coba ya. Sandy tuh harusnya mirip-mirip dah dari gua. Cir, dia baru jalan. Mana? Coba ya. Masih itunya. Oh ini. Naik mobil 59 menit. Sehat-sehat dah. Malam minggu jalan jam segini ya. Astagfirullah di Jakarta, guys. Yuk like dulu yuk. Seru doang kagak tembak langit maksudnya. Tembak langit. Astagfirullah. Bang Kacu nanti Piala Dunia dukung siapa? Aku dukung yang menang aja, udah capek dukung tim. Tim gue kalah. Paket red flag ya. Iya, terima kasih, welcome sama Cikite. Oh, sama Cikite. So, lu nggak ikut kan, lu besti Lucky. Nggak bisa, udah izin karena ada WP, setan. Oh, mobil dia pakai wood, makanya cepet sampai. Oh, tahu. Ngerti gua, paham. Yang follow pada gawe dulu ya. Iya. Paket dari pria paling red flag. Iya, welcome ya. Guardmu gugur. Nggak ada, aku nggak ada guardku gugur. Iya. Guard gua tuh ini Nabi Muhammad. Guard gua. Kok dibilang gugur gitu? Waduh. Tapi kan segala sesuatu ilmunya banyak yang diberikan. Bisa ke situ lah. Goat? Menurut gue itu goat. Kan goat tergantung masing-masing pandangan orang. Emang goat lu siapa, Adpi? Welcome back King Mamba 77. Gila udah kayak Esteller kah? Selamat datang kembali ya sebagai warga hijau abadi. Yeah. Apa tuh? Udah azan nih BG. Yuk udah ya. Tadi udah dijamak tadi, guys. Gua di spek bola. Nah, kalau itu baru pertanyaannya beda. Gua di spek bola. Boleh Nakir. Titip ya doa. Lama ya interviewnya. Doa. Gua di game PC. Gua sepak bola pele enggak? Gua sepak bola sepanjang masa ya. Gua aduh. Siapa ya? Ronaldo 9 sih kayaknya. Nazario. Emang Pele sejago itu guys? Kalian nontonin Pele? Gue sampai sekarang nggak tahu gameplay Pele itu kayak gimana. Jujur-jujuran. Di mana cara melihatnya? Emang di YouTube ada sepanjang dia ini kayak ada highlight-highlightnya? Gue nggak tahu sih. Adriano tapi ini Adriano tuh jago. Karena gue tahu dia kapasitas dia waktu main WE PS. Dia Rivaldo tuh jago. Cuma Adriano katanya pensiun cepet gitu loh. Karena ada sesuatu masalah yang datang gak sih di umur-umur prime-nya dia? Tua lu. This is it, bobacot! Meow. Mas Bab, nobar gak? Pele main waktu itu belum ada offset kalau nggak salah. Waduh, iyalah. Orang gol bisa pakai tangan. Sampai sekarang mau ada VAR juga orang masih bisa nahan bola pakai tangan, guys. Take pause lama, iya mau. Discord nggak sih kita? Soalnya kalau berdua aman Mas Bob, biar nggak berisik kan, pasti ganti-gantian dong ngomongnya atau saut-sautan. Kalau ramen tuh berisik nanti. Erna atau Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho jago sih skillnya. Itu kayak ini gak sih? Kalau tanya Messi atau Neymar gitu gak? Saya orang jawabnya Messi. Benar gak sih? Benar gak kalau misalnya pembandingnya kayak gitu? Hernan lah. Kata berisik lagi hype. Wah, gua sih hanya tahu dari klip-klip ya. Nggak tahu apa yang terjadi ya kan. Tapi stop berisik ya, kawan-kawan. Tapi emang berisik itu emang nggak bagus sih. Mau ngapain pun situasinya emang orang lagi di tempat hening, tempat meditasi atau emang lagi ini ya nggak boleh berisik lah. Bang Dapai. Yaelah Bang Dapai. Ngeliat ini dulu. Sambil nunggu ya kan. Tadi apa yang terjadi ya kalau boleh tahu? Salah. Loh. Kita lihat dulu. Tim Secret playernya baru nih masuk. Kok hasilnya sama aja guys. Kalah juga. Oke, mungkin baru awal kali ya. Fanatik udah masukin Cloud kan? Jago nggak ya? Cloud Alphajer jago sih Cloudnya. Tapi sisanya masih sama. Oke. First game dia menang. Padahal Cloud dari sini. Dari GX main gantiin dia menang. Dia berarti digantiin sama JC harusnya ya. Atau net sih. Cuma nggak tahu. yang gantiin dia JC apa netnya. Cuma kalau roll kayaknya si net karena dia init. Sambil lihat-lihat yang lain nih. Leviathan menang. Sentinel menang. Full sense menang. Waduh. Kita butuh tontonan full sense GE sih jujur. Jitboy menjadi wow. Oh, udah mulai. Alhamdulillah ya Allah.
Cell phone, but otherwise we're good. So okay,
Oy.
let's get into the action. And
Nah.
look at them trying to hold things down over
Yeah.
behind one, but DH quick to trade it back.
Gak kelihatan.
Forsaken, however, silently
Okay,
going
Zikir.
forward. He's able to get the jump.
Flashing.
Well, get ready to have a listen to the T1.
Smoke-nya naha gitu anjir. Tapi masih dapat satu sih dia.
CT 조심.
Ntar gue jalan ke nggak mager ya. Agak passion lu.
천천히 돼. CT 더블 조심해.
Ah, ini ibarat di FIFA apa guys?
링크 오퍼. 엘보 클리어 했다.
Komsnya dikasih unjuk anjir.
Munchkin to try to clutch this out.
So you little
Stun going to
homie.
be there from the wingman to 1v3. Spot on the first. He's wary about that potential swing around the back. Quick little readjustment, nice little wider swing, but
Enak
now
rebahan.
Baron boxed
Iya
in.
iya
Something
iya.
with the operator will be able to take him down. Diffuses through and PRX 3-1.
Yeah, so this little force up on the op works a treat. Something able to win a really big fight at top mid to open up that retake really nicely. Jing there
Araki
just a
kalau
stinger,
tadi
but
nggak
puts
bisa
it to good
menahan
use so they
kekuatan
could
veto
have the
sih.
money
Tah.
for the operator.
Tadi masuk.
Just
Parah banget
in
dia
time
tapi.
to take down Izu with that
Kacau
final
jadi.
bullet. And yeah, okay, a good response from Buzz, but yeah, Meteor there goes wide swinging. Something able to dispatch him relatively easily.
Ingat ya, ini
Finds another one.
sunset gamenya mapnya PRX banget ini. T1, kenapa kamu lepas itu sunset? Gara-gara takut summit juga. Makanya semua map itu dilatihanin lah. Sampai kapan sih? Ah, perang. Wah, anjing mantul. Woi, bahaya woi. Mundur. Nice. Ah, kena ya. Alah, siap boy, Jason.
Meteor will be able to have him. That's going to be the spike now in play.
Up.
Whoop. 4v4 post plant.
TP. Meteor. Jing kalau bunuh satu ada granat, bagus. Tapi kalau dia bunuh, kalau enggak. Enggak kena, enggak buta. Mati. Wow. What a feeling ya, Invi was right that. Yang penting Invi, walaupun dia gagal ke final, ya kan? Internasional 2 kali, menang menjuarakan turnamen ya. Tapi dia tidak nge-kick coachnya guys, gara-gara
I mean, great work by Jing to absorb that relay bolt. He's able to blast back out of there, but then Forsaken goes down to Meteor, and you think, oh boy, good chance here for T1. Munchkin went swinging into that operator. You're able to get really good value, again, out of the ability to use the drone and the Gecko util to get good info. I mean, you have so much ability
ini guys,
PRX in this composition to figure out where those opponents are in post plant.
Mau di ulti kah?
Sova,
Nggak kena.
the Raze drone, and the Gecko util, all
Majuin
gonna
midnya
give you
bre.
valuable stuff.
Gara-gara recon.
Tour de force.
Turun, mantek. Nah.
Triple walk to tiles. Looks like T1 very well prepared for this.
They're like, they have a showstopper. Jing usually comes up mid with it.
Tahu dia kayak bobo
A
tai
little bit
nih.
patient.
Anjir, 3 orang di mid loh tanpa gerak.
Potential threat is coming
Ah,
from, it's
B-nya
just
udah
gotta
mulai
get
ngekol
ready
nih.
for it.
Harusnya
You
udah
have
mulai
Meteor
gerak
to
dan
absorb it.
meteornya meninggal.
Oh no, he wasn't. Oh no.
Ah.
Thinking, okay, well, they haven't gone for the
Mati
push
dah tuh ulti.
through tiles yet. Normally it's a bit pacey.
Ah, kena.
They are just gonna be late lurking in
Oke,
mid.
cabut.
Nope. Gets the bad
Siapin,
news. Easy as
sortie.
well, I think, actually, wallbang.
Bentar lagi dia masuk smoke.
Off shot. Meanwhile, showstopper Jing kind of just sending that one straight into the wall here in front of him, but it doesn't matter too much.
It's okay. Walaupun showstoppernya Roja ya kena tembok, tapi tetap flawless. Yang jahat yang pakai sage. Siapa ya yang pakai sage main guys?
maybe not on this round because it's
Siapa ya
mostly
player
Nico.
yang pakai sage
You have the
terus
overdrive
main sagenya? Nggak
Andy
jelas
there.
ya.
Just so quick. That crosshair right where it needs to be instantly. Oh, Devi.
Gila dah, bye.
This-
I go. Wait, too much.
I think it's huge here for Devi to get some confidence back because
Aduh.
if anybody
Bro lagi ternyata orangnya, bro. Si bro. Kayaknya gue udah mulai tidak perlu ngomong aneh-aneh tentang dia biar kalian yang menilai ya. Nah, good net. Aduh, nyangkut. Ternyata dia kalian udah mulai merasakan kan cara mainnya dia, si bro. Tahu kan? Tahu gua. Nah, kebanyakin tuh nge-walk ya. PRX-nya agresif terus. Bahkan dia menang orang pun tetap agresif.
You're gonna find an open site. You get the plant. You're gonna have an overdrive.
Nah, ketahuan B nggak ada, udah fix A.
This is still kind of doable for T1.
Cuma harus hati-hati aja pas retake nih.
Going up against a
Nah,
thrash.
kebetulan third chambernya di B, enak sih. Please jangan dihancurin sama something. Tapi masih dapat. Cuma kan langsung aware tuh di belakang tuh. Karena dihancurin trapnya. Baru kayak ngomong udah dihancurin langsung. Oke. Tacel. Jing. Kena dia. Wah. TP kemana? Gila, Babang Dape udah 10 digit anjing.
I want to point something out for people back home. People who've been watching this PRX team this year. Look at the rifles they're using. It is not the normally. It is the Phantoms. Even Forsaken had a Vandal earlier. He whiffed that one spray on a meteor. He's like, nope. Right over.
Double
It
digit.
seems to be something because I think after getting beat by Leviathan, who are very Phantom heavy.
Apa ini begini
they were like,
skornya? Alah.
maybe that's actually the
Guys,
play. Maybe
mau
this all
begini
Phantom
skornya juga belum
missiles
tentu
got
menang
some
ini.
legs.
Ante aja.
Anyway, something to keep in mind.
Coba Lam, coba ditanyakan Lam. Emang boleh guys. Sambil berdoa, sambil ibadah, sambil sholat ya kan, sambil main HP nonton. Orang lagi baca Al-Fatihah, baca ayat pendeknya, ada suara headshot, ya kan, ada suara ulti, showstopper. Emang bisa guys. Waduh.
He's having a bounce back.
Yep.
A 10 KD so far.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Kacau ini.
Can't complain. Let's see if he can keep it up. I like the Viper on this map. That toxic screen is giving you a
Kata
lot
Cada,
of
T1 lagi
space
nyatin
control
chemistry.
that
Sharp.
T1 is having to try to fight for. And
Betul, karena ada
really
satu
being
player
successful
baru.
in it, especially in that B in that mid side. And that gives you a lot of options as PRX.
Udah ada makanan tapi
A little bit easier, a little more
gara-gara gue
comfortably
lihat
too. You can
udah mau
add
mulai,
that extra
gue belum
player, you can
ambil.
make it your strong side.
Padahal ambil dulu manja nih.
Let's see though.
Bisa ambil
Meteor with an
makan.
op.
Satchel. Nah, kagak ready.
Big reveal, swing of the corner, but DH able to get that Vandal out in time.
Gila, Pasifik sama dengan Liga Tani PRX kutukan cuma di internasional. Thank you Bocil nyasat.
That is good of a start
Oh,
for here.
dengar guys. Ini mah makanannya PRX ini.
Swing out, looking to try to
Dia
get rid of
juga
him.
bingung gimana cara nggak lolos. Nah, Davai masih bunuh. 11-2.
Claims him in the end, but nothing else going to be found off of that ultimate. This Meteor will catch something, trying to make a play, and it looks like the timeout call. Working a treat.
Jason. Invi.
Being ready for this aggression from PRX, and then them getting antsy
Nah,
and getting
kelihatan.
over those first two kills.
Ya Allah.
Second round, looking to be added, but Forsaken wants to at least make this costly. Finds himself another. Starts becoming all the more possible. Set up on the rendezvous, the scale.
Ya, angle-nya.
The timing and the shot. So two players staying alive. Operator going to be kept in hand. T1 get themselves a second round win.
Yeah, I think this is just good preparation from T1.
Ini dia nih momen-momen terbusuknya guys.
Johnny on the spot to win that fight against Jinx.
Tapi ini nggak nge-throw
Probably
lah.
heard those blastbacks and it's like, yep, I know
Tuh.
that trick.
Even Munchkin-nya pakai
What I'd like
ulti
to
loh,
see
so
for
stop.
PaperX now
Apa?
is to go back to what they were doing mostly in the beginning. Be a little bit
Ulti
slow, a
Usopa.
little bit methodical, default
Ulti
a little
apa
bit.
namanya?
You know, if there's open space on the map,
Oh, so stopper anjing.
sure you can cheat. But they're gonna go back
Betul,
to something over in the B main hold. So yeah, back to kind of more their normal default.
Just kind of a trade-off position here, but look at this.
Oh.
Fast hit all the way up top.
Taktik
mid.
ini yang dipakai.
Pray and pray.
Ah.
Bit of damage there, but Meteor.
Whoop.
The fight versus
Dapai.
Bai with a fantastic shutdown.
Ada lagi,
Will be able to
Pai.
find Izu. Is ready to tear
Aduh,
through the
dikobel dari belakang
little bit more time.
pantatnya
Wasn't
anjir.
ready for just how many people had piled up through mid. It's just a lack of information. So spike in play, T1 looking to try to hit the halfway mark and running this one back.
Run it back. Hunter's Fury. Oh iya.
There's the commit to the ult buzz. Taking some space over towards Bo, but swing out. Spots just
Tahun
about
3.
everyone.
Semuanya
DH still
di
has
pick,
the
Jason
paranoia.
mati.
Gotta slow this down, but recheck in, re-clear from Meteor into market. For
Stepping.
now on the floor. And PaperX making the call to just go for a save.
Udah 3 ya.
That operator that was in the hands of something not going to be obtainable. Have just enough money to be able to get another one.
Gak usah
into the next
ikutan
round,
akhir.
but
Lu aja
KT
agent cuma
wants
jet
to build
doang
up some
anjir.
momentum.
Yeah, and this is just a great read by Munchkin.
Bahkan
I think sensing
cuma main
that
satu agent.
PaperX
Nama
was
semua
gonna
kayak
go
kagak
back
tahu
to
lu. Coba jawab.
what I was
Dalam
talking about,
hitungan
the more default style
nih,
approach.
dari
They left
ini
mid
nih.
open on a
Nah, gue
previous
kasih
round.
sampai detik
And Munchkin kind
15.
of
Gak tahu
Figures
pasti.
that out and says we can take advantage of that. Let's fast hit. That's a nice shot by Dubai, but just too much, too many angles to have to worry about there.
Nipu. Udah lah mainnya
Meteor.
satu agent. Nama smoke jet aja kagak
Feeling very
tahu.
comfortable back into a meta that's maybe a little more suited to him without the double duelist running all over the place on him. He's also talked about how he struggled and kind of why he
Tuh
feels
kan,
like
kagak
that.
jawab,
Just
dia
feels like he
googling
can't
dulu,
work, he
Jir.
can't do what he needs to do, but give the man a sniper and he's damn good with it.
Belum install di sini game PS2-nya.
Walk forward, snake bite out from Dubai, trying to delay. Pushes up into the pass lane, but this time Izu able to draw it down.
Ah, 64 ya.
Passer on that one, and T1 running away with this round. Forsaken considering at least a peek over the top, trying to see if he can catch anybody, but not going to be giving him any kind of angle.
Habis googling.
He's a world away.
Bruce menggambar kah?
And forced in for that operator now just to try to save this Vandal that he's got. But
Cloudburst.
a flawless to find themselves a fourth, now building up that economy to last
Ini
out
map
the whole rest
attack
of
atau
this half.
defend?
They've got themselves very much back in this match.
Defend apa attack ya? Defend
They're
apa
streaking
attack?
now
Defend sih
after that
kayak, lebih
timeout.
ke
Wouldn't be
defend.
too surprised to see Alex pop one now. Try to figure out what they can do. I mean, now you counter
Kir.
aggression with aggression. It's another very pacey round from T1. You know, that fast
Nah,
lane,
Des
that
deh.
Izu's movement.
Gua
just
kasih
kept Dubai
waktu berapa
off
detik ya
balance,
guys ya?
that he could've
Kayaknya 5
forced that
detik
attack.
ya, 10 detik deh. Sama skill Des Jet pasti nggak tahu ngomongnya Des pasti. 1, 2, coba jawab. Nakir. 3, 4, 5,
Like you
6,
mentioned, timeout
7,
is going to be called here. Time to
8,
stop. So
9,
PRX
10.
trying to get these last two rounds of the half.
Elah
Slow
10
down
detik.
T1 as much as
Googling
possible.
dulu
Timing there
anjing.
for Buzz, incredible. Right as the smoke was about to bloom, he's
Padahal
right
gampang
there
banget deh
to
itu.
clear Boba.
Gua nggak delay pada sedetik dong paling delaynya.
And that's it. I mean, your two duelists, if they're
Nah,
getting
kan?
both entries like
Udah mulai
that,
time out,
that's pretty
64.
much round over, probably 85% of the
Delay
time.
cuma sedetik, binatang. Kan gue udah bilang tadi, makanya gue bilang
Finding
jangan
impact
alasan
once you got
delay
that
cuma
operator in there. So
sedetik.
that's something you gotta consider, of course. You gotta talk about how you're gonna keep him.
Tinggal
off balance
chat,
with
tinggal
Ito
chat,
maybe. I'd like to
ready
see now
gitu.
some more mid consideration from PaperX. They've left it wide open. I think it'll give you a little
Buset,
bit
bocil perak semua,
more
cok.
ability to get in there and
Menguasai venue
All over the place
Korea.
this evening. China, Singapore, saw Germany out there.
Harusnya ada game
Yeah,
nggak
there's
ada.
like- it's literally worldwide.
Istirahat.
today.
Yeah. Love having a crowd.
Belum tidur gue ngantuk.
And now,
Tapi kalau tiba-tiba nggak ngantuk,
see if
kita
the
live.
adjustments here from
Main.
PaperX are going to be
Santai aja.
good enough to try to slow this down. I mean, T1 finding the
Kalau di
form,
kasur kita nggak bisa
Scary, a very
nggak
scary
bisa tidur
prospect.
nih sampai jam 3 nih.
but I mean, Feels like it's been an eternity since I've seen Meteor playing this chamber.
Halo,
but this
Dewa.
is where he basically had made a name for himself back on the Northception days.
For sure, for sure. It was like chamber jet.
Mungkin tuh tidur.
And he was always
Cerdas
sniping.
cermat untuk orang yang cerdas. Kalau nggak
Meteor with
cerdas-cerdas
the Marshall
amat
is one of my
namanya
favorite things to see.
cerdas.
Oh, well, flash out.
Ya
Tuck into the
Allah,
corner,
kena
but something's
flash.
still going to be flushed out. Quick little check there from Buzz. Meanwhile, the overdrive going to be popping. Nizu able to find
Ya,
King with
jebol
that.
lagi
The storm
aja
forward. Buzz
B-nya.
gets himself a second. The heal now. Just dipping his toes into the molly. Spike can be passed over, and that's going to be another run it back online.
Aduh,
Overall, the shock just not going to be
malam
finding
main.
enough. Well, another
Tak
two-player
ada,
save
tak ada,
attempt here
tak
from
ada.
PRX. This time Forsaken and Envy to try to see if they can hold on to these weapons. But it's going to be another round going over to T1. 4 in a row. And 1 away from tying it 6-6 at the half.
This is what makes T1 such a fearsome opponent, is their ability to learn and adapt. You know, these players have all been there, done that. Even DH kind of at this point now, I guess you could argue, but especially the other 4. Buzz so quick there to understand what PRX is trying to accomplish with the bait and switch. That's just stuff you can't teach. They just know. They're so smart. Ooh, Forsaken.
Hap.
Oh, just saw him at the very end.
Ah,
It's just enough. I mean, it's potato for Meteor. Gets the kill, gets a death. He's got the tour de force to back it up. He's got the money as well for another operator. So going into this last round, T1 looking very well slated to tie this up.
템포 좋은데 지금?
Take a look at the
Nam-nam dah.
economy. I mean,
Yeah.
Devi's going to go glass cannon into this with just a Vandal.
yeah, why not? Just has been
Iya
complete
itu
change of
game
ideas for
nyemot
T1. They've
apa
been so
tuh?
much pace here.
Oh, Dizzy out, looking for that
Ui.
tile play,
Wah,
but
tanam
Izu
nam.
slides in. Paranoia be damned. Still able to find it. Meanwhile, it's just a denial on Buzz's ult. As this round has T1 written all over it, just like the previous 4. Players from PRX.
Lu main game
position in
monyet
the
lah
right
namanya.
spot.
Lu apa game
Check
monyet
around the
apa
back, not going to
goblok.
be able to see anything, but now Devi dead, trying to play himself in over that street side and
Something?
something. It would have to be an ace
Ah,
clutch.
habis dah.
He'll quickly be overwhelmed in T1. What a rescue of this half. They make it 6-6.
They go 5 in a row to close it out.
Bomba
That is
Nana.
incredible.
Udah
They've got
ada
a real
line up
shout
kok.
here. I don't know what's going on
Udah
in
ada
this stage
partian.
Pacific. The teams are having a tough time with their map
Itu
picks.
sebelum dirilis juga udah
Everybody's kinda-
janjian itu.
Just, yeah.
Start of the stage, it's always a bit of a
Paling
crapshoot
satunya
as well.
doang ini
Especially
ya.
with the meta
Jadi
change,
apa
big
enggak?
time changes to the agents.
Udah dari
The
6-1
buff
jadi
to
6-6
sentinels and
santai ya guys.
initiators. Hard to get a read, but
Yeah.
idiots.
Halftime.
That was
Idiots.
calmer than it could have been.
Astagfirullah, idiots.
And I mean, again, I think
Siapa kira-kira
seeing a
idiotnya?
different set of circumstances for PRX in this stage.
yeah.
Siapa
So,
ya?
It's a hell of a lot less rage than would have been behind that had champs not already been locked.
Yes, 100%. The desk may be a little safer than normal, so you know, sell your desk stocks now. We ain't buying more here in Pacific this stage.
I mean, hey, if Warbird's going to keep smacking him the way that he was.
True, he was getting involved. He's usually pretty calm.
Whoop.
He's our
Still
special
hanging
guest.
around.
Yeah.
Here to show that support.
Whoop. Kerja.
Very good Valorant player. Immortal is what I was told.
Oh, damn.
I know.
Ya Allah, Lamka kagak tahu perkembangan Valorant guys. Itu aja dia kagak tahu siapa. Goblok banget anjing.
PRX gonna have a pretty good attack this
Kebanyakan
side.
dunia malam ngocok.
I never know what to expect with this team, to be honest. I've given up on trying to know if are they attacker side or defender side, are they this, that, what comp are they going to be running. I just show up and let them, you know, surprise me.
Nice.
Oh.
Out in the mid goes Meteor. Shutting the door behind him, has their rendezvous. Quick little safe escape. Meanwhile, Forsaken
mati.
going to be overwhelmed as Munchkin comes away with that kill. Slide in the tiles, Izu will get shut down.
Ooh, something.
Nah.
3v4. Something with the classic playing point.
Waduh, ambil CT perang kah?
Spike will get in play from the wingman assist. Well,
Wah, nice flash.
time. No way try to save
Waduh,
it out.
something gak dapet
Opportunity to
satu
try to
pun.
bring this one back to the brink. Buzz down to
Satu hit,
22
nice.
now.
Ada recon.
Eliminated.
Kalau atas bawah
This is
boleh.
a 2v2.
Oh, smoke.
Smoke situation.
Recon,
Classic
recon.
here for DH. Taps it, try to get the util out. Recon going to be cleared. The paint shell going to be layered in. Munchkin taking the deeper angle.
Santai, jangan panik.
Realistically, how are you meant to start holding this one up to half? They're going to have to do just that as swing out of the smoke, and Munchkin will be able to clean it up.
Mana
Plenty of
dapat?
time for the defuse, 1-1 in pistols, but now the lead in the hands of T1.
I think just a little bit kind of feeling the pressure there where PRX, when there actually wasn't it, they didn't have any information on the other side of that smoke, so they had to go check it.
Waduh.
Huge shots early from Munchkin and Meteor. Still though,
Tadi bisa
PRX
menang loh.
fighting back. Envy again, very good with that Sheriff, but that kill right there is huge.
Yeah, it's a nice deeper smoke, making sure that the spiker's not within it, so they have to push all the way through.
Ya
Make themselves
ampun,
more
ya
disadvantaged, try to check, make sure that something
ampun, ya
else will defuse.
ampun.
So, it's good placement from DH.
Ah,
Second on the board at the moment is easy taking some
waduh,
space over here at
7-7
A
bro,
main.
dari 6-1 bro.
For now.
Do have a couple Sheriffs and a Bandit, so as per usual, PRX putting a little bit into this Thrifty. You never know. They are pretty good about converting them.
Ini tisu gue udah pada habis ya.
Meteor's having none of it.
Spike
That he is
down,
not.
attacker spawn.
Another shell loaded. The peak gets the kill. Headhunter out, had the spot on the Envy as well. Shifts away, does put him out of range of that rendezvous, but it's still going to be on CD for now.
He hit Envy.
Oh yeah, tagged him in the chest.
Jeez.
Malam
Well,
Izel.
I think we might
Nah,
have figured
jadi
out how to
sendiri
beat
kan?
Meteor slump.
Just throw him on Chamber.
Put him on Chamber.
Let the man snipe.
Good so far, Blazewall.
Kena.
Forward, but okay, DH unable to hold his own. Does end up getting taken down. That's going to be a weapon collectible, so Guardian in hand now for Forsaken. And he's
kena.
okay, he goes
Ya, Jason
fishing.
dapat
He
dua.
finds Munchkin through the smoke. Now Envy forward, trying to go on potential late rewrap back
Flash.
up through Boba and Market, but no, just faces forward onto the side. Jing.
Aduh, Jing,
Unable to
ya
hold his own now. It's all on
dibokong.
Envy. But
Ya.
Meteor cleans it up, a 4K for him. Tour de Force about to be one charge away from having that online. As T1 will move up 8-6.
He's,
Aduh,
So
duhai.
clean.
Aduh, duhai.
the way he's just so ready for every moment, his reaction time, absolutely insane. That's really all this is. I mean, the first one's pretty easy. This one right here catches Divide trying to go for a bit of a jiggle swing. Last one, very nice.
Allah,
Right where
apalagi
it needs
nih
to be.
grup Facebook lu lihat.
Which is Envy.
Gila, Rocky langsung melawan juara cuy. Memang
PRX
susah
despite
karena kata GM-nya yang
mild
mengalahkan
investments.
Rocky itu bisa
Have
juara.
to do half armor on Divide, everybody else full. Because that outlaw is still there, and Divide's probably the one you're least worried about.
Tambah
Back in
lagi
the
aja tuh
formation.
haters.
I would think. It's PRX. I don't know. Sometimes, sometimes logic does not apply to them.
Ada baik.
Going to try to check up and over the top. As Buzz trying to just clear that out.
Whoop,
Following
dikejar.
it, thrown down, Jing.
Aduh, kena bakar.
Minor damage going to be suffered by that. Is able to back away.
Buta.
Oh, the dizzy.
Oof,
Find
okay,
Isu,
nice.
tucks into the corner. That Bucky just not going to be doing enough.
Nah, flashnya tuh yang kayak gitu-gitu tuh ngeselin
So far,
tuh.
so good.
Line up.
Deny this bonus conversion.
Tadi lihat siapa yang mau pakai sagi?
Pump the brakes
Sama
a
si
little bit
culun
here.
guys.
Try to instill some
Dari
doubt in
dulu aja
T1.
gue diserang. Sekarang kalian setuju sama gue kan?
And they still have Meteor holding the other side, so I feel like they don't need to get aggressive.
Drone will get the check.
Nah,
Buzz dead off that Envy.
mau
On that
dipancing
kill.
kena
Now Munchkin's
pancing.
quickly going to be overwhelmed. Some shock darts going to be chucked in, trying to find some damage. Tag there on the Divide, puts him down to 10 HP. Health
Waduh.
bar is overall very low. And now DH
Eh.
jumping over the top.
Waduh,
He's not able to find that kill.
Okay.
It's going to be Meteor still from Alley's side. Able to
Wih.
find him, and clean tap from Envy.
apaan
Gets
tuh?
himself a 4K, but now
Invi
Munchkin
hampir S.
try to do it all.
Oh, dilawan kah?
1v2, no commitment on the plant quite just yet. Now we'll re-rep back in. Forsaken tucked away, still playing on that high ground. Gun barrel should have been spotted. Munchkin now seeing it.
Bahaya.
Shot and Jing, he's dead to one.
Dilawan. Dilawan.
In exchange of damage. What a
Nggak
clutch
ketahuan
to be
harusnya.
now. Bulldog collected in the
Dari
hands of
pos.
Munchkin.
Iya,
The swing and
hampir.
Ching!
Ya Allah, tiba-tiba
To
Jason
barely
ngepick
close
sendiri,
it out.
cok. Ngeri banget.
But holy hell, what a bonus for
Butik
T1.
diganti deh, jadi fokus ini aja.
I mean, Meteor is just
Bagian
feeling it today.
main bareng
Confidence
sama ini.
huge. Envy as well. Absolutely incredible
BA.
in this round with the 4K. Bailed PRX out. I mean, it looked like Meteor was just going to take this over. Oh, insane. Envy. Oh, that was so
Last shot.
slick.
Nice. Go boy. Easy bleed. I got this boys.
Easy
So
bliat.
easy. Okay. Tour de force now going to be
Bang Jing.
Showstopper
Nah,
immediately
itu loh.
invested.
Nah.
Meteor can make that safe exit, but the first shot unable to find anything. Hunter's Fury going to be called in now.
Ooh.
Is Envy able to find that tag, but cannot get the follow-up. Munchkin still alive. Meteor watching towards Alley.
Ah,
Able to
kaget
find
kan?
the kill.
Ini nggak bisa
So now
TP loh.
listed in as they
Woi.
try to bring this back.
Oke.
Fuck.
Aduh, sakit.
Cooked.
Out,
guys.
Gila Envy.
Dwelling out, one here, Out.
Omen low.
I'm mapping,
Nice.
Last two side. Can defusing. Up.
I'm not defusing. Off.
On me.
I'm going.
Nice.
Jiki.
Just a fucking
Let's go,
best,
Jiki.
bro.
Nice.
Okay.
Gila Envy adalah kanan.
Oh, well, on a knife's edge, but PRX still
Bareng
able to
masih
bring this one
harus
back.
cari enggak, dia udah pasti
Still
qualified
seeing
champion.
some shakiness from Buzz on this Phoenix as well. The majority of a blind onto himself there, but Meteor looking like he was going to make this one possible.
This swing, oh, incredible to
It's a
take down
3v5
Jing.
at its peak.
Yeah,
Just
20
lagi
kills
ngebau
though for Meteor.
karena apa tuh?
he is having the best we've seen this year from him.
Oh,
Again, there's just that
nah ini loh
depth
berdiri.
on PRX in the back lines. Envy and Devi in particular.
Mana? Kagak ada perubahan katanya better sama
Ooh,
Stux.
just a little bit to the left.
Belum lah 88 juga.
Oh, Izu. Look at that second. Gets a ton of damage on the Jing, but he's able to plant his feet. Turns
Kejar.
back,
Nah,
but
wow,
by the
SK.
guard, and Jing absolutely destroys
Dikasih sih,
them.
biasa kayak gini dikasih sih.
On for an ace. See if he can find it. I can hear some cheers out from the audience calling for it.
Alhamdulillah.
But okay, I mean,
Jadi gue
it
mesti
looked like
makan
T1
apa
had
ya?
the right read. I mean, they did. But
They did.
Jing just absolutely shuts them down.
And this is awful for them because Jing's going to be
Kayak mesti ambil makan
very near
dulu.
another showstopper. If he finds the ace, he'll
Teh
be one away.
obeng, teh obeng.
If he just goes and dies, he'll be one away. But he's not going to get it. Munchkin has a
Worlds
rifle.
apart.
Yeah. So no reason to commit.
Bujet,
Bricks now
bujet.
regaining the lead for themselves, 9-8, keeping things close. 4 players surviving. Pretty necessary here for PRX to try to establish,
Aku pesan itu.
stabilize this economy.
Nah, bangsat
Yes.
lu saving juga itu dia.
Finally, they're able to get one of these pacier hits. to
Abis
actually
game
work,
satu
like
ini ya,
T1's
gua ambil
been
makan
shut
dulu ya.
down. Granted, yes, the buy up here not great for T1.
Oh, Kavo went behind him.
Oh my God.
This man just got basically jumped
Dikejar.
through the damn thing.
Rotation towards B. I'm gonna alt A. And then we just...
Huge round for Jing.
Ah, ada comms tuh something ya. Dia mau ulti A, tapi kita ke B.
Well, let's see.
Nah,
Meteor's
enggak ya?
got an
Tuh
operator.
sekilas denger.
I think you're. I'm PRX. I'm trying to slay for those orbs. Get that
Oh, wow.
showstopper.
That was a really fast thrash.
Yeah. It's already down.
Yeah, shut that one out. Didn't manage to find anything there. Entry attempt, Jing. Checking into
Langsung
market.
plan, nge-pack.
Take the orb. They're just
Aduh,
gonna opt
harusnya
to
di
take
Jason
the
tuh.
site instead.
Enggak apa dia maju juga.
Oh, and Meteor
Ah.
not going to be ready with that shot. Launch towards Boba, holding them back.
Ah,
Scale forward for
ini
Satan.
dia.
Does get punished. Meteor just
Petarungnya.
comes to the corner as best as he possibly can. Cannot
Keluar
find that
smoke.
Hunter shot.
Lawan
Jing
lagi.
will find him. TH.
1, 2, 3 swing.
Now, big challenge,
Itu
but
dia
it's
loh.
gonna be Jing again,
This
coming away
is
with
the
a kill.
moment.
Showstopper built up, but not necessary. Not in this round. PRX again. Storming their way through T1. Now starting to falter. PRX is going to hit double digits.
Lah kasih hand
Well,
holders.
There's the Jing we remember from stage 1, just obliterating every opportunity he gets. Loves the way he uses devise utility against T1 there, pushes through, knows he's got an opponent stuck in the corner.
Mehmet, mabar
wants to
Pepe
punish
ka
him.
Mehmet.
So they throw the snake bite at the door to make T1 think that, you know, they're just going to go into post plant, but Jing actually just walks through it.
Lala,
Nobody
segernya.
on T1 really able to get much going other than Meteor. Again, finding the nice one. Beautiful work from something. And here you go, snake bite right there.
Beautiful
I even gets a kill after that. Nicely done. But this right here
lupa
from Jing,
ngecas ha.
beautiful.
Ini Mas Cok. Butuh cas dulu nih.
You detain the guy.
Timeout.
Kamu udah gak akrab sama yang di
Here we go
DC.
again.
DC siapa? Gua kagak DC, setan. Gua nungguin
Granted,
Mas
it was a
Bob
very good
ini.
timeout last time.
Oh,
Oke,
yeah.
dia
I mean,
nggak
they
nonton,
won 7
dia.
in a row. Off the back of that.
Kayak
but
enakan tidur ya.
this time, not so sure if that's going
Tidur
to occur.
adalah
No
jalan
Dakota Force,
ninja.
the money very weak at the moment here for T1. Trying to run this back.
Ntar main game apa nggak ada.
Starting to prove more and more difficult as Jing just continues to heat up. And from where he had started, Defy, I mean, he went from 10-1, now 16-9, still overall. Clean scoreline for him, but Jing is just 2 kills away.
This poor guy's going to have to leave.
Ini lagi ya,
The
buset.
tech pause
Yeah, that
did you
kinda-
in, my friend.
He's got about 2 hours.
Yeah,
So if it ends up being a 2-0,
he might have enough time, yeah.
but we'll also be quite disappointed.
He will not be happy with that, yeah. There was another fan I saw that
Takut
had a sign
berisik.
from Daegu, so they're coming from all over Korea even, not just all over the world.
A big match day.
Di Edge kena lagi nih mah guys.
This week, it feels like.
They'll jump up and over the top. You know that the showstopper's online, so for T1,
Ah,
should be
panik.
back away. Recon got the spot, but counter recon. Sees 2 for T1, and that's going to have PRX rerouted. Meteor pushing it very far
Wait.
forward. I mean, he's out of his run even. I think he's out of his
Oh,
mind.
Mehmet maju.
He is.
Kaget. Nah.
Seemed like T1 getting a read that all of PRX was still going to be lingering outside of B.
Dia bisa ngumpet.
Oops.
Gak mungkin dong
Well,
nih
we'll see
orang
if this
dapat
Bucky
banyak.
can do it
Tapi
again.
bisa sih bunuh satu slide.
Good for 1.
Nah, ya. Good entry.
He didn't even take a single pellet.
Well, there's been a bit of a nerf.
That new Bucky, that just ain't it. Buzz will be able to find 1.
Watch your eyes.
One hell of a clutch, though. And there's the backstab. Something with a 3K. PRX with an 11th round win. 2 away from taking Sunset and just moving us on to a set.
Well, just really starting to feel it now, and obviously keeping the economy off
Man,
balance is
siguro.
helping. Yeah, I think the thing here for Meteor is a lot of times with PRX, like one of the things that kind of frankly drives me a little crazy about them sometimes is they'll go for that early main aggression
Bagus
and then
PRX
they
ya mainnya.
won't
Pas
peel
attack-nya.
back off of it and rotate to another
Kagak
direction and try
banyak-
something
kagak
different.
banyak.
Like they'll just pause and then re-hit.
Kesalahan juga.
They do that a lot. And so in Meteor's
Passion
defense,
deh kayaknya guys.
kind of get what he's thinking.
Padahal udah
It's
pasti
an
ke
eco.
champion
Oh,
juga.
sure. Overall, not the most consequential thing that could have happened, but
No,
it looks silly.
a bit.
But now that showstopper still available to Jing. Another thrash, 1 charge away after that big round from something, and Meteor is just not ready. Given what we've been seeing, uncharacteristic in that moment. But this is looking like it's maybe about to be an absolute bloodbath. Showstopper.
Oke, ulti ini lagi.
Flashbang up and over the
Boh.
top, back down to Izu.
Ketahuan
Not
nggak tuh?
fast
Ketahuan,
enough,
iya.
not slippery enough. Munchkin only able to find 1
Waduh.
for now. Buzz, look at that, pull down on the spray, but just cannot confirm a kill on the Divide. Munchkin will be able to
Waduh.
do so, but now Thrash.
Si Munchkin
Cleared
ini
out.
malah bunuh banyak dia.
Time for the reload. Forsaken at 10 HP. Spike not yet recovered.
Sadar nggak nih dia? Di Jason TP. Temennya jauh.
Man expended. Recon sent. Munchkin
Oh, ditungguin.
Last player
Dapat
caught.
Jasonnya.
Wrap around. Able to find him. Now Meteor
Ai.
trying to see if he can get a catch, but this could just be a silent walk
30
over to
seconds
B.
left.
They have to know that Meteor's going to be on the
Oh,
side
nggak
of the map.
sadar deh.
They'd heard him before,
Eh.
so yep.
Dikira di
B
belakang ya.
site primed and free for the taking. A Meteor now gonna have to try to clutch this out in a 1v2. Has the weapon swap. Doesn't have to try to play this one out with the operator.
Spike plant.
But how does he decide to approach this?
It's going to be tough because Forsaken should be able to put a smoke in there too.
It's supposed
Even
to be
more difficult.
jika.
There it is. Just create that extra angle here. Really smart.
Tahu Munchkin kenapa jadi inisiator semenjak Stax nggak ada, pusing sendiri kan?
As long as the trade is there.
And something starting to already potentially get onto that flank angle, but
Nah, harusnya dia bisa-bisa aja sih.
Diffuse. On the half, but something. Yep, it's wide enough out for him. Not touching the cubby. Cleans it up. Meteor dead. No chance of the heroics. PRX moving up to map point.
It's a nice showstopper.
Ini sih bagus sih.
Sometimes we kind of laugh at Jing's showstoppers because they get a little bit whippy, but that one right there was pretty good. But then he's just not quite ready for Munchkin initially to come out of Gen, and Munchkin just keeps wide swinging that. Nice little timing there for Zaken.
Nice, let's go, India. Nice, let's go.
But I mean, so much of this has just been Jing.
Halo
So
Kiwano.
impactful on these entries. First kills.
Selamat
huge.
malam. Perang nih, hijau nih.
What's going on here?
Oh, well,
Oi!
sun is there, so that outlaw not going to be able to find a damn thing.
Ngeliat deh.
Spot out. Envy cleaned up as well. Looks like T1 still yet some fight in them. It's Meteor
Kaget nih.
again, trying to play forward. Has the rendezvous at the safety this time around. Makes his exit.
React.
Checking the blast pack forward. And Meteor. Whew, I mean, a little bit of luck, but also decent. Little drag across. Catches Jing. Buzz now trying to hold things
Kaget nggak
down,
lu?
but good lord, something.
Di swing kayak gitu kaget
Making
nggak
sure
lu?
that Buzz has as bad of a time as he possibly can on his first outing on Phoenix.
Kayak meteornya di sini
It's been
sendiri.
It's pretty funny. PRX reads the round, just doesn't read where it's going to come from. They know that overdrive was going to be popped.
Meteor mati masih bisa
Deal
menang.
with Meteor here.
One enemy
Waduh, nggak
remaining.
jadi.
Readjust, looking for that finisher, but something will be able to
Matinya
hold his
pas ada korban
own.
dulu.
With a chance, but the double face forward. They still needed to try to find a collapse there. T1, they hold on. They keep their heads above the water at least for a little bit longer, but 3 more to go to try to give us another overtime here
Semoga
today.
harinya selalu
Yeah, and
menyenangkan,
there's plenty of money.
amin.
For PRX. But yeah, I mean, again,
Thank you, ya.
PRX, they totally understand what's going to happen, just not where. Something
Lamka genit
coming
mulu,
alive,
kentot.
having a really solid round.
Udah mau merit
Little
ke yang
maneuver there
8
from
kali
Meteor.
ini.
I mean, this is just a brawl. This map is just so pacey. Both teams are playing their attacker side, just go, go, go. Trying to
Let's play.
scale the other, tour de force in play. DH pressured
Flame on
back.
fire.
Yeah.
It's going to be sent falling. Try to stop the flood.
Close to
Taken
that
2 away
trash.
from it. Yep, 2 away
Ah,
from it.
dimasukin
Jing
lagi,
is
di
down
entrin
forward
lagi.
towards Mark. Buzz will be
Kaget
able to find
dalam
it.
smoke tebel.
Third ball out. PRX for now. Decently contained.
Jason.
But Munchkin gonna be caught.
Waduh.
Buzz able to find him
Flash.
for a second. Curveball.
Oke, nggak ada. Kalah tembak. Keramaian. Hijau, nge-slide. Di ulti. Something mati tapi.
Something's gonna be dead. That was a spike. Drop forward.
Mati juga.
Divine. Drop the pit. Gone. Forsaken. Unable to find the kill on Isu, who gets the fadeaway shot. How
Are
in
you
the
good?
hell
Are you good? Are you good?
has Isu
Forsaken.
survived that?
Well,
Apa
Immediate
tuh?
yep. I mean, this is a PRX special. You
Gila,
have a
hijau.
completely winnable round, and you yeet it into the
Hijau main
nether
sendiri
because
ini
you send the
defense-nya.
spike up to the top of the site. You have the pit. You could have just planted in the safety of the pit, or at least tried to. I think it would have been very different.
Apakah Alec beneran marah sama Jason, guys?
Just a PRX moment.
Langsung kena time out.
That's all I got. That was. Look, I'm mad about that, and I'm not even a coach of the team.
It was a little inty.
Just a bit.
Enggak lah, masa dia ngamuk ke Jason, bahaya loh. Terancam. Tapi si Jason nggak kayak Patman harusnya, nggak diktator dia.
Run it back available. I mean, you are staring down the barrel of quite a bit here. 1 away from a Hunter's Fury. Phoenix ult, I think maybe even the overdrive in play. Still that operator in hand for Meteor as well. No, never mind. From the shadows for DH.
Meteor, DH sama aja tuh kill 8 doang, guys. Kayaknya kalau ini dikasih kesempatan busuk kayak di Edge ya.
Clear
Ganti
into an
orang
angle.
sih kayaknya.
Meteor's got that operator though.
Scanning ahead.
Coba
see
lagi yang
anything
benar-benar
to
bisa.
Force him off, but they're playing it slow, so
Deploying
out.
drone.
Munchkin, drone's mid. I need to see the drone here. Yep, good, good. Get that op off that angle. Very nice.
Closing atau OT. Tadi 10-2 OT guys.
Let's go that deep though.
Nah, entry lagi B.
Basically gives them all the front of the site. Buzz does manage to still dodge out, being detained. Swings in though, and Divide snaps him back to Boba. He shuts the market door, trying to make sure
perang
that
dah
he
nih.
doesn't get caught from behind, but he's going to be able to space forward, finds Forsaken. Omen now down. Paranoia going to be going across. Jing spraying and praying. Rewarded.
Jing
Easy
dapat.
will fall, but
Waduh.
Buzz storms his way
Oh
forward. Two kills
bisa.
bound. Jing
Gak ada
gets something
duit
broken, but he takes
nextnya
it down.
anjing.
A 4v2 now.
Here.
Is it
Kalah nembak ketahuan lagi.
but quickly gets overwhelmed. Meteor finds his second from Market.
Bisa OT
T1
dia, bro,
finds himself one round
bro.
away from pushing this into overtime.
Yeah, it's really good stuff from
Sival
Meteor again.
Shekia thrower.
These guns we use are okay.
The op in his hands has been
Hari-hari nge-throw
instrumental for
terus.
T1. Buzz as well coming alive in this round, finding 2 big kills.
Nge-throw
And that run it back.
terus.
That right there from Forsaken. Swinging out into the open when you kind of know that's likely where the chamber went to. Just got pressured because of Buzz. Just a great collapse from T1. Coming from a couple different angles.
This should do.
So here we go.
Hunter's Fury on both sides. Only ult that PRX has to work with now.
Revealing it.
They have a couple Guardians.
A hell of a lot of half armors, but okay, Meteor going to be spotted. Trying to see if he can catch anybody going for the peak, but we'll just take the rendezvous over. Meanwhile, Devi will lurk forward. DH. Oh,
Wow.
he was ready to set up for a paranoia hit onto A main, but decides to go for this check. And now they get this insert on Izu, pushing him down to try to utilize this one way.
Ijo, free kill.
What's feet going to be spotted out, Envy dead. And now 100 Fury is looking to try to collapse
kayaknya.
the whole rest of the team. Forsaken going to be tagged up. Doesn't manage to teleport away out to safety.
Hah, Meteor udah dapat sini.
But Meteor
Udah
now
enak di lock
so far
tempat
forward,
rotasinya.
completely
Tapi
situated
bisa dari ini ya market,
Staring
tapi harusnya tahu deh.
out of B main.
Di Phoenix.
This should be OT.
Yep. It should be.
Harus do something dulu ini.
I mean, James is dead
Tolong.
if he pushes.
You would think.
Oh.
Paranoia is going to be
Wih,
there,
nggak
but second
kena
layer
atau
from
orang.
Valley. A bit of backup. Spawn confirmation. Munchkin
Aduh,
just
low
backing
lagi.
away. Swap of the gun's going to be heard. TP over across.
Right here.
Munchkin can
Not
just
ready.
backpedal, but Izu still silently sat here at backside. That Mosh going to be committed. Thing reveal off the recon.
Ada waktu.
10 seconds remaining in the round. And on this push, Munchkin going to be able to find the one. Izu gets the other. And here we go. After how this had started, it felt like it was going to be impossible, but
Ote,
T1
ote,
pushed this into
ote.
overtime.
That's so huge from DH again. He shut down Jinger in one of the earlier rounds to really disrupt PRX's plans. I mean, Divide probably
Rex.
thinks he slipped the net. They didn't see me. I should be able to get a freebie. The youngster, wise beyond his years in general.
6-6 to a 6-6. Our second overtime of the day.
Just is, I mean, this one I fully expected a lot of overtimes. Now that I think about it, because it's RRQ in the first match, of course.
Yeah.
And here it's just these two teams are always very close, very neck and neck.
Go, go, go.
Go,
And
go,
all it took
go.
was that one round where give Izu a window to get that 3 kill, and
Oke, drone, tilesnya.
then all of a sudden they're streaking rounds
Coba
together.
dimajuin.
Looking for this walk out of mid.
Kaget.
Be able to catch Meteor.
Meteor udah mati,
Off
goatnya.
guard. Forsaken as well.
Jason cabut.
Shot out.
Gak ada relay ball lagi.
And now PRX going to be swarming their way over. Try to reinforce this A site.
Ngelecet lah sekali ya.
For now, so plan can come in for T1.
Suruh plan. Cung.
4v5 to try to
Tembus.
hold the line.
So much util for this retake.
And not much Left standing here for T1. The two
Itu
shot
kenapa
curves
udah
available.
mulai kawan
Falling
tuh?
in a curveball, one of which could be committed.
Ah.
Shift over to the outside. With 2 kills, but something in Envy. Able to find
Waduh.
someone to reply. Easy
Ah.
fighting back for a little bit longer, but Shorty from something takes him down. Now it is all on Munchkin.
Allah.
Finds the first. Shot guard going to be layered in. Forsaken
Allah.
tries to take the fight, but Munchkin has him outdone. A Red Bull
kalah,
clutch.
cok, 1 lawan
And
2.
T1
Switching sides.
suddenly up to map point.
Oh boy. Just some
Ay,
great battles that
banget.
they're winning. It's looked pretty decent for PRX. Again, a great dizzy here. Even though it's a nice curveball and Buzz gets 2 off of it, the response from something is just as good. I'm just not able to deal with Munchkin. They swing him 1 by 1.
Oh.
They both have the same idea. Go for the fight.
Ah, habis dah tuh meja.
On the spike or rather, Forsaken has to go for the tap on the spike first, so Munchkin's just favored, has the weapon at the ready.
Yep.
So all the frustration, the immediate timeout call now from Alex.
Tinju.
I mean, it's not going to be quite as, you know, all sunshine and rainbows as we would have thought.
Nope.
The dinosaur is gone.
Now it's just,
Punch their way through the sign.
yeah. It's just nervousness. The typical PRX roller coaster. You look like you're going to win the map, no problem, and then all of a sudden it's overtime. Now they're facing the end of the map. They're facing losing.
This one
He's gonna go for the op. Glass cannon. Gonna be there. He's going to be locking down some of that mid-angle pressure. Meanwhile, PRX is taking a bit of a peek all over the map. They were checking mid. They were checking both mains to see if there was going to be any kind of swift play from T1 off of that timeout.
DH again in position. Timing on the recon. Could it be sent out? Now there, the paranoia.
Ooh.
There's a catch on a one, but Jing on the counter swing will be able to make it a 1-for-1 exchange. Drone to go out over the top. DH can't fully commit to that swing, or we're going to be grabbed. Jing 1 away from having the showstopper online.
He's got the spike in hand.
That could be all that they need to secure this.
Oke, T1-nya nge-smokin, elbow-nya dia coba maju, ngecek. Nah, harusnya udah mulai-mulai aneh nih. Nah, cabut dulu santai. Kasih masuk. Bagus. Netnya bagus. Nah, ini nih. Penting. Ya Allah.
Jing over towards backside. Dead. It's Munchkin. Able to find 2 in Divine now. Having to be the one that dig deep, but Meteor sits him down before he can even get going. And somehow, somewhere, T1 started off this map 1-6. And instead they take it 14-12.
And what a return to form for Meteor. Give the man a sniper
Jason,
rifle, give him a
kenapa
chance.
ya Jason nembak
He's gonna
AP,
work
Son?
PRX gonna be
Bang Son.
themselves.
Itu kill penting tuh, nembak duluan dia yang mati, ya Allah.
And they can't keep it going. They peter out, they putter. They fall apart.
And now we get ready to go to a set. T1's map pick. And I mean, given that we're seeing some pivots here, there's room for experimentation for
Ampun,
PRX.
ayam kebanyakan sleep call, astagfirullah. Lelek dulu nggak sih? Gua ambil makan dulu kali ya? Boleh ya?
T1
Wanjing.
completing that comeback on Sunset. I have Coach KDG with me to talk about it. Now KDG,
Waduh,
we
jersey
see,
warnanya warna
everyone
oke banget
besides
lagi.
DH kind of playing something outside of their mega comfort role. So what led to this decision? 감독님 일단은 DH 선수 제외하고 좀 모든 선수가 약간은 새로운 도전을
Ntar ya,
하고
ambil
있는 것
makan dulu ya,
같거든요.
tanggung.
좀 어떤 배경이
Mumpung
있을까요?
interview manja.
일단은 선수들이 가장 그 성향적으로 잘 맞을 것 같은 영웅들로 약간 생각을 많이 해놨고요. 그다음 선수들도 사실 성향적으로 잘 맞지만 새롭게 시작하는 거기 때문에 좀 적응 단계에 있습니다.
Well, we kind of picked agents that would kind of suit our each and individual's game tendencies, and I think we're still kind of getting used to it as well. Thank you very much, KDG, and good luck.
감사합니다.
Overtimes all across the board, I guess, for both of these series. Today, we have T1 coming out on top, but it was very, very close there, even up until those last few rounds.
I gotta say, this is so impressive from T1. They go down heavy at the start of this, but great resilience to recover that first off, and then exactly the same thing happens in the second. They get themselves back in it, win it in OT. To me, that really speaks of the mentality, the composure of this international winning squad here. We know the experience, we know they're a super team, and they just stole away PRX's map.
100%, and all year long we've had our questions about Meteor, and he's just had an absolute blinder of a game there. Great adjustments from the coaching staff. And to be perfectly honest with you, outside of Meteor, I didn't even necessarily think that was a fantastic game from anyone else on T1, and they were still able to scrape together a win over a PRX that started very strong. Everyone individually was pulling their weight, but in some of these small kind of situations, the XVXs and the clutch rounds, it felt like things were kind of getting away a little bit from PRX. There was a couple of sloppy little 2-on-1s that they definitely could have won, and T1, we know the quality and the caliber of these veteran players. They're going to take full advantage of those situations and get themselves a dub on your map pick.
I mean, absolutely. It's one of those cases where in PRX they feel like they're their own worst enemy, and I feel like that really came out in this map. There were so many missed opportunities, and as you mentioned, Pilsky, T1 is just not that type of team that you can make a mistake and expect like, oopsie, we'll just bring it back in the next round. It's not like that.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, I think for T1, just look, see how they string together those rounds there at the end. It's so impressive how they were able to pull this game back. And like you say, Pilsky, this wasn't 100% T1. I think there's room to step up for everybody else. For PRX, I mean, we were hearing some anger coming out of that coaching booth. Very not happy with how this game was played towards the end. I think sloppy is the right word for it. It was messy. I feel like they could be far more refined. Yes, we have to give them some grace. They haven't had a lot of time. Yes, they're already in champs, but I want to see a team that's playing efficient. I want to see a team that's ready to go right now, and it wasn't like that for PRX.
Yep, 7 first kills there for Meteor. He was really kind of defining the early rounds on the attacking side. You know, obviously going to be a problem on defense, especially against Double E. He wants to be the guy soaking up that util, and I think he did a fantastic job of just doing exactly what his skill set is. It makes a lot of sense for him to play the chamber because he's so good at just using his body and positioning himself well, finding the duels at his own pace and winning them where it's needed.
No, yeah, it was the Meteor show, and like we mentioned, we've been criticizing this player for a really long while because he has such high standards, but look at him in this map.
Yeah, I think especially when he gets these scoped weapons, this operator rolling, that's when he really takes on a leaf of his own, because not only is he able to soak up that util, is he takes that shot before he manages to TP away, and you just saw PRX really struggle to deal with it, because despite dropping the util, they still end up a man down, and that just became too much of a disadvantage for them to be able to climb back from.
Yeah, I mean, on the attacking side, he was able to basically either self-sufficiently walk and find the gaps on the map, or even kind of punish them aggression in some regards, holding the extremities. You were putting him in some of the kind of post-plant positions, and he was able to have multi-frags and actually clutch up for T1. On the defense, the thing I loved seeing from Meteor was when there was an active side of the map, he was running up the main, like when he was on the B side of the map, holding that classic B main line with the operator. When A was taken by PRX and they did an elbow take, he ran all the way up and took a deep line into spawn with a rendezvous behind him. He was very, very on top of taking space on the map. And look at that glow up from the stage 1 performance. The stats aren't bad, but he didn't have that pop factor. And this game was a star game from Meteor for something we've been waiting for ages.
Yeah, way above his average. Maybe the chamber will be something we'll continue to see more. T1 as a squad have always loved that chamber, so maybe we could see it come out again in the Ascent.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm excited to see it as well. But, you know, it wasn't just Meteor, because this was a very, very put together kind of map for T1, because we had those timeouts as well. This was a team that came in with a plan.
Yeah, they said at the end of the cast there, they were down 1-6 in this game. And in the opening half, this was the initial timeout taken by T1. And PRX does what PRX often does. Post timeout, they get aggressive, pedal to the metal, straight down tiles, and T1 deal with it very, very well. Later on, you're going to see PRX take their own timeout after a bit of a resurgence after this particular round from T1, And once again, T1, even in their opponent's timeout, are able to make good adjustments and deal with PRX's aggression pretty consistently.
That's the thing, when you take these timeouts, especially late in a half like this, it's always that double-edged sword. KDG getting another chance to talk to his team. And look, it looks like they're walking right into a trap here, but the util is so clean, they know what's coming, they deal with it very effectively, and are able to continue that round streak because they understand, they're thinking one step ahead, they know what Alex's adjustment will be, and adjust for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. Double flash there. Once again, another set play straight down tiles here for PRX. Immediate relay bolt. On the other side of things, Meteor's found a pick. Buzz activates the ultimate, and Meteor's followed him up perfectly there. I mean, the thing that impresses me is just the punchy util that this comp is known for is all placed in the right position when the other team gets aggressive, and T1 do such a good job of following each other up. The spacing is perfection.
PRX are so infamously that team of W Gaming. They love those aggressive set pieces. T1 knew what was coming and had the answer when it mattered the most there.
Yeah, and there were some plays that were just a little bit on the awkward side for PRX, right? When they got caught in a little bit of a pinch, you kind of caught them sleeping at times, and it was just microseconds, just milliseconds. But against a team like T1, you cannot, you know, sacrifice those kind of moments.
I think it's just teething issues. It's small little things, and I think that might get to PRX a little bit more than even getting blown out, to be honest, because that's kind of the whole narrative at the moment. They're almost close to a W. Once again, that was their game on a silver platter. They were kind of dominating the game. They were really controlling the narrative in the majority. They had a lead in the second half, multiple map points, and they let it get away from them. That's going to start to kind of eat at them a little bit, because I think that's something they've been thinking about a lot lately.
Ya Allah, ada Super Idol akhirnya. Bagus kong jersinya. Jersey siapa?
The expectations for them are just so high, and I
Jersey
feel like the
apa,
pressure
anjir?
of them needing to, you know, meet those expectations just gets to them a lot. I mean, we've seen it even in Champions LA. Right?
Map ini lagi aja
So it just
yang
feels like
dimainkan.
even in a match like this against T1, those pressure, that kind of pressure is still there.
Well, now we see we're moving towards Ascent, and I do think there's a big question mark on the compositions. PRX have been running this Sage, the Yoru device, for a long
big
time.
question
on this map.
mark.
When we saw it from T1, it was the old school, the most boring comp to ever exist.
Makan ya, kawan-kawan.
The prep time now, especially on T1 side, they're picking it.
Masih panjang ini, masih bisa map 3.
What are they coming out with?
Dari tadi ada gua, kagak ada.
Yeah, that is a big question, but first we're gonna toss it to the stage with Jen and Coach standing by for a quick interview.
We have PRX's Alex next to me. Alex, what was the last timeout about, and why did Sunset slip away from you guys?
The one in OT?
Mm-hmm.
It's about what to do in A post plan if you get into the A post plan mainly, and I think we're having problems trying to close out because I think they really want to win, and we've been trying to work on that, but it's happening. So I'm still trying to figure it out.
Apa yang 173 cok?
Luck in the next map.
Lift memangnya ambil bang sekalian breeding. Apa lagi nih si jembut? Oke. Udah GG banget itu main itu. Candu banget gue main game-nya.
I guess it's good it's happening early on in this stage, but right now we are heading into Ascent, our second match.
Apa nih? 4 second mix. Harbor Jing. Wah!
He's completing his Pokedex.
He's now one away from having the full clean sweep.
Wow, what a line up. Gimana gak GG? Nah, kan gua kemarin gak main. Wow.
Becoming the guy here for T1 is he just said it's my turn to be the star player of this team and start to take things over. No more middling performance. It's time for me to win us a chance.
What is in the water here in Seoul? Because we have no idea what's happening on every single agency. Like, we got to keep an eye on this mix. Can Forsaken make it work when no one else can here?
Yeah, this is the first time that we're going to be seeing this here in Pacific. And yesterday, KRX was in with a triple duelist. Now,
kenapa jarang main follow lagi? Ayo main follow lagi nanti. Santai ya. Nanti kita main follow lagi kok.
I caught that one, Mika. I caught that, but I don't know what the teams have caught. There is something in the water. There is something bizarre going on, because it's just puzzling swaps across the board.
Gila mix tinggal Gecko, iya kan?
Playing the Cypher. The mix is there for PRX, and Jing is playing Harbor.
Biar tamat.
I think we've all lost our damn minds.
Could be. Has everybody been
The newest agent Valorant mix. Akhirnya ya.
Are you? Oh God.
Yeah, if the gameplay got real sloppy, I had that one ready.
Well, I am very curious about the mix, obviously. Also, Jing on Harbor, man. This is gonna be madness.
Masalah Jing Harbor nih. Tai.
Sure.
Anybody's curious?
Buzz has not played a lot of Omen.
No.
It's about 26 games, I want to say. At least that attract is something
yeah.
DH taking it first kill, and okay, Meteor. He finds 2. He's back to his roots, he's back to comfort, and he is back to frying.
Bas Omen.
What year is
Meteor
it?
Duelist.
I mean,
Jet.
with the comps we've been seeing, Gecko back, Meteor on Jet and Chamber. It's 2024 all over again. Even before that.
Devi with this Sheriff.
Hmm.
Dead.
Thought you'd try harder.
Meteor just faster to adjust, gets himself a 3K. It's going to be another pistol. 2-1 in that regard for T1. Dead again.
Gun here.
This time off to a roaring start.
Meteor marah Meteor.
Yeah, so also we did
Buset serep semua cok.
you know, a little bit of a hint that this comp might be possible for PRX, but Zwendler has mentioned it in the past. I thought today, if there was going to be a day, I thought today might be that day. Might as well just try it, see what happens. But I think the bad news is you're going up against a T1 who's looking revitalized.
I think the bad news is that I put Forsaken in my build it. DH is going to be able to find another one over, but okay, Forsaken will be able to get one back in reply. Exit from something, just game crashing out of wine.
Nggak ada yang beli senjata, tai.
Door now going to be tapped, not going to try to get cheeky with it and slide through. Smoke is just too shallow. No way to lurk in as Spike now going to be planted.
Hajar. Ya Allah, ya Allah. Dapat. Lumayan.
For T1, they won the pistol. They have no guns really behind this aside from the Marshall.
You know, I tracked that and then I didn't mention it. Because I don't know.
Well, shot. And I think maybe not taking any guns into this is going to end up costing them dearly.
Ketahuan. Nah.
Very curious, but 1-1. PRX trading it back.
Gara-gara nggak beli senjata.
The parasites have
nggak beli senjata.
Very nice on that, though.
That is a great timing on that flash. That was beautiful. But yeah, I mean, I guess the thing is for T1, you're effectively coming into this third round with a bye anyway.
Yes.
So, I mean,
we're fast forwarding the gun round here for T1. PRX now. Slightly weaker weaponry, but still this judge, okay. Something actually doing a bit of a service by firing that one off.
Yeah, he was just hoping that maybe DH had gotten close to that corner again. He could punish that a little bit, just trying to play the tendencies that he had seen earlier.
Masih panjang.
Pistol. Drone does confirm some presence.
Baru mulai lagi nih. Sens 2.
Gonna be on the Buzz over there, maybe. Nope, they're ready.
Ah.
Oh, flash to market, spot to the buy. Now as well, Envy gonna be seen.
Envy perang sendiri, gila. Minta bantu nggak sih? Nah.
So does get taken down by Devi, able to find Meteor.
Nah, flash.
Fragment over towards Ali Izu.
Waduh.
Who's able to find the transfer though.
Nah, tambah absen.
3 kills found. As Izu on for an ace to swing out. No, Munchkin will deny it.
Apa ya?
Taking that out of his hands, and okay, T1.
Ngapainnya?
3 players survive. They move up 2-1.
So I guess this is kind of fine if you're T1. It sort of, I mean, it would have been better if you'd gotten the, I don't even know if I want to call it an anti-eco. Your eco versus their eco to go.
Yeah.
But you get the first buy round anyway. Oh my God, Izu. That is beautiful. And Munchkin had to do you dirty there, but also the noise from the mix utility has me.
Oh yeah. No, it sounds like somebody's playing Bop It.
Yeah. Well, I actually thought someone had like queued up Zenless Zone Zero. I know you've never played that game, but it has a lot of that kind of music in it.
Well, Meteor on a lurk down here through Cat. Smoke going to be blooming. Let's listen in to T1. See
Mati.
how things go.
And uy.
왼쪽 나이스 미드 나왔다. 먹게 드론 써야 돼 저거.
미드 1차 나온다. 이거 한번 쳐줄게. 1차
Kena double pick lagi anjing. Gila ini.
싸워줘야 돼 얘들아. 둘.
A 가면 되는 거 아니야 우자?
갈게.
하나 더.
Enemy remaining.
A 갑니다.
아 미드 싸운 거 같아.
It went pretty well, as it turns out. Decent bit of fight there from PRX, but clean shots from DH on the back end.
Ah, that's good read here early.
Bisa 2-0 si
on this
This
double
Dian ini.
smoke push, kind of anticipating it. You know, PRX is going to want to take those moments. Then just able to keep clearing down. Nice work from DH.
형 싸우길래 벌려줘.
Great stuff with the Outlaw.
Deep breath.
All right, I'm going to try to key in a little bit more on mix when it matters. Right now, goes the clone, which can have its knife out now. Thank you, Based Riot.
Nowhere to run.
Tiba di ulti, backside-nya
Is available.
terbang, gagal.
Okay, the knives.
Cancel harusnya.
One as clean. Divide. We'll find that shutdown surviving with 50 HP. And Buzz, where are you going? 6 feet under. Should I say the line?
Yeah.
We'll say the line. That's the spike! Over an alley.
Kenapa ya?
That is the spike.
Kebiasaan duelis kau nggak bawa spike?
And Divide takes down Munchkin.
What?
Isu doing it again! It would have to be an ace clutch, though. From 50 health.
Masa iya?
To close out another 2 kills.
Isu lagi manja ini, bahaya.
My. What is going on with Izu today?
Revealing area.
What's going on with everyone?
Well, it is a very strange map.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Had he played that a little bit more patiently, absolutely would have been rewarded. Does get a good amount of damage on the Envy though with the shock.
Something nggak boleh mati.
Now you've got something shifted around. Watching this angle, steps made, and there you go.
Anjir.
Something able to go ahead and seal the deal on that. Operator carried forward.
Mengerikan.
PRX find themselves a second round win.
Miskin
Yeah, I
soalnya.
mean, here's what I'll say from trying to key in on Mix a little bit more here. The smoke was pretty good behind to keep T1 pinned
Siapa yang TP
by
ya?
the switch. I don't know about that TP buzz, but you do you. Also, he had the stim onto the harbor when they were pushing back here, which helped as well. So I haven't seen a good use of the concussor heal just yet, really.
He had one very early on.
Kaku dia, dikira dia neon
Trying to
kali.
take into A. Because you can send it and it
Through the wall.
it'll clear through into hell.
Right.
There's
Okay.
just nobody there.
Right.
Wah, ngeri sih kalau di
Cleared
pick.
out. Ping reveal, Divide, that lockdown at the ready.
Deploying drone. Enemy mark.
There's just a spot out on the clone.
Awas.
Going to be going through tailwind forward. Meteor not working his way over
Dapat
to
nggak
switch.
ketahuan ya?
Only quite a bit of damage though from the Killjoy Molly.
Wah, nggak ada backup lagi.
Gets tucked in. Slide forward in
nice,
ready.
nice.
Divide, holding things down that front approach. DH now
Nice.
shot going through into the spray down Envy.
What unsep?
Kill is
Wah,
opposite
bagus
going
setup.
crazy around
Setupnya cok.
Munchkin.
Pada kena nembak ah.
And okay, PRX a chokehold this time to tie it up 3-3.
Yeah. Did get Jing's ult out of this, but at the very end, just to make sure.
30 seconds left.
Guess that's the only thing you can hang your hat on is T1. These B hits just not really able to create the pressure onto the site itself that they need to. Divide doing such a nice job. Munchkin's already using this to call the timeout, essentially. I saw him gesturing with his hands even. He took his hands off the mouse and keyboard, knowing that he was safe enough. Should be an interesting idea.
Mirip awal-awal.
Like
Jing awal-awal Omen busuk ya.
Really hot attacker side, running this very old school comp. You know, generally just a KJ instead of the Cypher.
Yeah,
Was
okay.
kind of the old meta, but the Cypher was definitely a optional variability in it.
I just feel like I've already seen enough puzzling things.
Bro, this Jason, I said don't stun, you stun me.
Hah, kena
I think I've already
bangsat
seen
kan?
enough puzzling things occur in these 6 rounds of playing to
Kena
write pieces
bangsat
on.
ah?
Yes. This has been a
I'd
game of
love
Valorant.
win or lose, I would still love to have Jen talk to T1 and figure out what the idea behind the the anti-eco in quotations was. Because it felt like the whole team just pulled it at Aaron and forgot to buy their weapons. Can't have been the case though. But something
permainan something ya.
damn clean with that operator.
Time to jump.
Why not
Shut
flash?
down onto 2.
Nah kan bangsat is back ya.
Munchkin had a flash there. Could have thrown some util, but just went for the dry swings. I mean, it is, again, an eco mostly. Izu does have a Vandal. No,
bunuh lagi. Ya, nggak ada TP.
Okay, well, we'll go for the dimensional drift. Spot onto the remaining 2.
Dua-duanya.
Let's try to play in Envy. We'll be able to steady that spray eventually. Buzz going to be taken down. And Munchkin cannot find anything else. A flawless round here for PRX, who's starting to get cleaner and cleaner.
Manja.
Yeah, well, this is where PRX gets really scary in general. It's just something on an op. He's fairly locked in. Again, a little surprised that Meteor goes for that reswing.
Cukup berdua aja guys.
Use a little bit of KO util there. Try to tee him up. But these B hits have got to go. You got to try something a little bit different, I think, as T1.
Yep. But obviously, would have liked to have just been able to hold on to the dimensional drift, have that going into this next buy. But ult economy-wise, you're still so far ahead at the moment as PRX. It's just the neural depth available for T1, so don't mind it too much, especially if something's going to be able to just continue to frag.
And better than not drop the op there. I mean, you don't want to lose it. And I think I'm fine with that decision, to be honest.
I think he had just lost his gate crash as well.
Yep.
Nyelipin orang
No
doang,
other request for exit, so. And just sent it through. Meanwhile, cluster up into B main.
Wah, ini bahaya nih.
Lingering around
Sadar kah?
mid.
Wah, digangguin B-nya.
We'll hear this rotation back. This Fury opened up.
Meteornya
Tag on the
penting nih.
1. Buzz trying to reposition. Will be able to do so. Meanwhile, Meteor just counter looking forward, is able to get the jump on something. Kill bounce, swing out though, Jing. Quick to take down Izu. Synthetic concussed. Buzz will get himself on the board with the kill on the Envy.
Masa lurus doang,
Looking
Jing?
for a little bit more. Rewarded with the second elimination. Rotation's now going to be coming through. That lock down the base quake, both still in the back pocket, but Munchkin able to find Jing, and now the neural theft going to be coming through.
Spike planted.
There's concussed, but there's the reveal, and Buzz here from main. Sends out the paranoia, slowing down to buy. Trying to go for the lockdown from this position. Just realistically can't be done.
Belum makan dari pagi setan.
Maybe clear out Buzz.
Alarm bot out.
Try to go for an attacker default, but not gonna be the case.
Alarm bot down.
Just can't do it.
Cabut.
Don't make it costly though. Operator can be recovered. The best of a bad situation here for PRX. T1 will tie things up at 4-4.
Well, that's very curious. I like the way Meteor plays this round. He's doing a great job waiting out the ability of something there, and
Halo Restu.
The gate crash goes down and something has to hightail it out of there. He's right on his heels.
Jing anjir.
Munchkin just reading that position. Knew Jing had to be down there somewhere. There you go. So, getting some ults again.
Lurus baik.
PRX RT1.
Ada gerak-geraknya.
Got a good chance. Maybe string another couple rounds together here. PRX looking for an aim fight that not to be. T1 now seemingly more on an A split.
Take flight.
But Envy gonna get not exact good confirmation. Oh, but something able to punish that through the wall.
Big kill. He's done it again.
Ya, posisi apa itu atas bawahnya jelek?
Low is able to find the first. Because Jing with the double check back towards stream. Finds Munchkin, spike now going to be on the floor. Buzz does have his ult, so good ult to go ahead and collect it, but loses his life instead. The tail went forward. Meteor trying to close the gap, turn to the flash, something. Not at all ready for that. Meteor on with a 3K, gets us back into a winnable position.
Hari ini nggak ada.
It's going to be a quick pivot into an empty B site for T1.
He is absolutely incredible. What a timing there as well. That is a great moment from DH. The heads-up play there.
And now the tripwire as well. Meteor can just quick pivot. Shift off market, the door now shut, just keeping him protected from the flank.
One enemy
Push forward into the smoke, and DH has them both. What a round from him. A big welcome back to the stage as T1 will eke their way back into the lead.
I am so impressed with the way he plays that round. Shows you he definitely has some comfort. Like that setup. Get that first kill. I was thinking in the back of my mind, well, that doesn't tell you a lot as PRX because T1 has been having Izu go.
Nah ini nih Meteor nih bisa bunuh dua anjing sih.
So, and he's been doing it, you know, not always on his own, but doesn't really confirm anything. But oh, DH.
Timeout.
Wah diamuk
I
dah.
assume PRX's timeout.
Yes, it is.
Yep. I think maybe just talking about how to keep, you know, playing through these chokes, like when they're kind of having their good moments, is you shut down the hits before they start. You know, don't get Meteor that free space in mid. Just kind of run over you. Granted, they didn't exactly do that. He kind of made his own space there by killing Envy. Maybe just talking about making sure you're playing off of each other. Always having a buddy there. Use the buddy system. Keep it up, but I guess T1, you're starting to feel like you can send this in 2. 5 on the attack side already. Pretty good. Especially running this comp. This used to be a very defender-sided kind of affair. And you have a Hunter's Fury. Devi's lockdown still kind of not the most valuable.
Deploying drone.
Like the diligence being shown. You know
Masa
how
iya
much
ke-comeback
PRX
lagi?
aggressive in mid.
Masa
They're hiding behind that smoke and short. Might have opened up at a moment. Nope, you're going to miss it. They're going to slide in. They're going to be on site, and that's where T1 has really had a tough time breaking this B site open.
Yeah, none of the util cleared as well by that shock dart.
We'll have the no command, though.
Halo Miftahul.
We'll go to Ali.
Ini dia.
Here as this lockdown gets sent. T1.
Ayo fight.
Looks like they're going to call for the cancel on this one, but Meteor was left on an island dashing forward.
Kebaca.
Watching over towards main, anticipate that second layer, a little bit more on the approach. Sends out that impulse.
Waalaikumsalam, Hujan. Yang jahat banyak nih, yang jahat. Yang kalah-kalah.
Here on the corner.
Yang jahat tadi menang.
How many can he get?
Honorarki.
Maybe an unassisted 3-2-1 on this?
Oh, pura-pura shock dart.
They don't have a flash.
I mean, trying to maybe...
Iya.
There's going to be a shock dart sent out from a little bit deeper, but Envy still able to find one. Meanwhile, Forsaken now backfilling that space. Situates another one. And I mean, Izu's had some incredible transfers. Should really want to try to challenge in for this one, but Forsaken will just take it, gets himself a 3K, and gets it tied up 5-5.
This round for me is a little bit weird from T1.
You have the Hunter's
Fury, you have the no command, you don't use either. You're trying to sneak Meteor in for free. You're essentially trying to cheat a little bit, and I don't mean that in the literal sense. I mean that in kind of the get away with some things. You could save your ult for a little bit later. But I think you have a really good opportunity here to just rip the no command, rip a couple ults, maybe even pop the no command before Meteor goes in. Probably have that entry a little bit easier potentially.
Something able to avoid that 0 point, but Camera up into the window, able to get the spot out. Forces his exit. No command now going to be ringing through.
Nge-retake gimana? Lockdown nggak ada.
Nearly able to find Munchkin.
OTG nggak ada. Oh, ambil belakang.
They just get the res in. He'd be back up to full HP. Now he's going to be stuck at 10. Hunter Spear going to be opened up though. Izu looking to try to get proactive, catch somebody on their way over to the site, and we'll be able to get a tag on the NB, but cannot find that kill. At the same time, something finding one. TH cannot find a transfer.
Aduh.
Right, dead on the exit of the market. The stun over on the Buzz. Mixed value going to be found.
There we go.
Forsaken.
Masih bisa nih.
It's a clean up. Soon out. Tap for the one, but something is there.
Low, ayo dong.
At 10 HP. Tried desperately clutch this out, but he cannot. Forsaken back-to-back 3Ks as PRX move their way up 6-5.
Yeah, and this is more of what I want to see from PRX. Just a great teamwork. Something that I was kind of not seeing enough of. This one right here, a lot of good, immediate follow-up off of someone else, whether that be util there. We saw the mix, playing off the known positions of T1 players, setting up that op into a good spot. Great little position found there by Forsaken. Something gets a nice op shot onto Izu. Munchkin, just not much he can do. Jason.
He's got another ult to try to close this out. I mean, Base Quake in with a Reckoning as well.
And the buy is awful for T1. Stingers, Guardians, a Bulldog.
Clear the cam, just a jump peek. Get crash back to boats. Something Ken trying to get maybe back onto this angle, but we'll take a deeper one over towards Ali. His turn going to be cleared out. Face
nice.
TH. Woohoo, boy. Hell of a shot. Divine now quickly trying to reposition. Full flash connecting. And now something likely to be overwhelmed. The Space Quake does go in. Push back onto a couple of players. Able to find Buzz. Izu going to be taken down. And finds another.
Nice ulti sih.
Love to see that one in the replay, but I think that Mix might have gotten even more involved here. As Munchkin now, held between his legs, just having to creep his way back out across through mid towards A. Only a Stinger in hand. Unable to grab anything else, but how are you meant to get set up in a post plant with this weaponry?
I mean, some players will go main with that Stinger. I would think, hell, maybe you're better at bad options. Just going to tuck in around Jen. He's going to have a little bit of time to work with, but again, with just a Stinger, you wouldn't think this is very possible. Yeah, I mean, it's just need to get in there and take care of business.
Well, it's taken him a while to get into position, but should still be well set up. And, there you go. And with a third, the defuse to go through. PRX 7-5 at the half. It was looking rocky on both sides here, frankly, but they do manage to gain the 2-round lead at the half.
Absolutely do, and I think you're seeing that mix on this map. I could see some value here. Honestly, in some ways, like, it's not, I mean, I think Omen's probably still better, but like, I kind of get it, actually. Like, you have a lot of ability to clear some weird angles with the impulse. The ult covers almost all of B site from back alley. Literally everything but like the very back of boats. So it's effectively like a lockdown almost, and it comes out pretty quick. So gets a lot of value there in that round. Smokes are normal smokes, as far as all that's concerned. And then the stim at times is, I think, had some value. He's gotten a couple moments where they're able to get the kills, get the refresh on the health. So, for what it's worth, not bad.
A lot of different ideas so far here in VCT Pacific. I think it's going to take a while before the dust settles and we start to really figure out who's got the best read on the metas.
It's everywhere right now. Every region is wild. Seen crazy stuff.
Disuruh nge-heal sama Alek 2026 T1 fighting.
Out there. A lot of hope that this would be a 2-0.
Siapa ya?
Overtime win on Sunset. Again, getting that revenge would be sweet for them and give T1 even more comfort in feeling like you've got a really good shot to get the champs with the champs points. That's really what you're looking for. every win you get here in the regular season so valuable for T1 to really just keep themselves at arm's reach of a lot of the other teams.
Gak usah mikir banyak, pistolan mah langsung.
He does get a bunch of players there for PRX, but they're just gonna take their orb and leave. So even though
Sampai coba main sendiri di atas bawah mau dicoba di counter.
Double stack right outside the B door. High-low setup. That's gonna be tough.
Nah, ini momennya nih.
Can't overwhelm this with numbers.
Dapai.
Shots are gonna be clean.
Low kan.
Okay, does manage to face back in, takes out Izu. Meteor now to his own devices for the moment. The other players going to be scrambling. They try to get themselves back over to B. Meteor going to be good for a second, but nothing more. 3v3 with something down to 70 as the spike gets planted.
Spike planted.
Harbor wall just blocking off that vision.
Ya, Jason sisa Gecko deh.
One way situated on alley.
I really like the Harbor in this situation. It really just got a ton of value. Shoot a lot of time off the clock.
Harmonize going to be expiring on something, unable to really utilize that stim.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke towards boats. The paranoia to go across should connect on just about everybody, and it does. Buzz jumping forward, able to find something with Jing. Just cleans it all up. 3 kills for him. And another pistol.
Kena terus smoke satunya orang stairs.
2 in that regard. Now up by 3 rounds.
Apa smoke belum pop?
Round.
Udah kelihatan ya.
The theory here really nice on this. You use the Harbor wall to cut off the door and back sight, to cut off the market door, and then you use the concuss to block off the market door as well, the impulse.
One enemy remaining.
That's actually really, really nice. It makes it really difficult. And then again, all that extra time with the Harbor smokes put a lot more pressure on you as the defenders to make that retake quick. That looks intentional. And he paid the price.
Nah, gini tuh beli.
Could not do anything about it.
I mean, he did. Baited him right into his face. Devi. Gonna be hearing that rotation, so timing, catch, no. Devi. Back, clips on the buzz as well. Devi.
Aduh.
Oh boy.
Satu lagi, Pai.
To the corner, but it's all good. They've got him covered. It's gonna be a flawless.
Flawless.
Okay. 9-5. 4 rounds away from sending us the breeze.
This is where you would think that this T1 comp should really start buttering their bread. Defender side, it's the old school. Whoa!
Banting.
Disgusting stuff from Devi on that swing. That is a ridiculous flick.
Woo!
You had a lot more to say, I thought, after that, but gonna be that outlaw still.
Perang.
That.
3 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
Clear on the recon. Backpedal
Kena
away.
kepala
Be taking the lion's share of the damage.
And Forsaken gets clipped by a shock dart there. Devi again.
Ini nggak ada trap.
Way up through mid.
And there's one of the players. Susceptible. Something cleans it up. Pop flash forward. Buzz trying to play off that one. The drop down. Forsaken right into the one-way, so it makes it an easy kill for Buzz.
Aduh.
As DH, has the lurk forward. Out of B main. Something going to be caught. 3 players survive. T1 not allowing for the bonus conversion to come through. So still in with a shout in this map, but PRX now. See what they collect for themselves is, it's going to be a very healthy buy.
Masa iya kena comeback lagi?
El Clasico, the underhand behind the back. And then, the one-way, trying to walk through it, but it is the bonus, so it's okay.
Got him stunned, then maybe it works, but the impulse just didn't quite get there.
For sure.
Well, looking like they want to try to go for a very fast hit here, but fragment out once again. Holds them away. Just smoke out for now. Explore up
dihancurin lagi trapnya.
to mid past bench. Recon going to be cleared. Izu sending out the recon. Just back away as we go and listen to PRX.
J, you're alone,
Wait, one sec.
Anyone wants to CT, J? Someone throwing middle.
Flash. On the wall. I walk CT as well, boys. It's not there, Ilya. You have flash? Or...
Check the market first.
I'll join the trick.
I'll join.
3, 2...
Jump, wait, you want me?
3B.
One
Two more, switch, boys.
Chill, boys.
Wait, two more.
Forsaken
Go back. It's fine. Go back. I
Tawan.
smoke only. Go in, is it?
I think they push double.
Calling for the
Bisa
retreat.
push double MN kata si
It's a big 1-for-1, but something
Dapay.
tagged down to 10 now. Finished
Oh, enggak
off.
ternyata.
Buzz maybe a little antsy with that paranoia. Since
Bagi,
it
oi,
early, Spot though gets a fadeaway shot on the Forsaken. Looks
Gila.
for a little bit more. It's going to be a ton of damage on the
Ini
enemy.
busuk nih.
So 11 health remaining on him.
Remaining. 30
Swinging from
seconds
Munchkin.
left.
Good for one. Nothing more. Divine with a chance if he can find Meteor, but Meteor will be able to hold him back. T1. Another round accrued. 2 away from tying it up.
Yeah, you could see they're trying to figure out how they can clear that market. So they're talking about it, and they're trying to go for a timing hit. So it's a little bit chaotic in the comms and the timings that they're trying to find. Asking something, do you have a flash? Can we try to get through there? Not able to find their moment. Our PRX and T1, very sturdy. This is what this comp does best. Just plugs
Comeback
gaps,
sih mungkin
plugs
banget.
holes. Makes your life really annoying. It's so easy to track all the information because of the KO and the Sova and the Cypher. So it's kind of one of those things where there are options to beat it. I wouldn't be surprised if we go into some just fast execute, big util dump stuff from PRX. Because I really liked what I saw in that pistol round.
Ada ya,
Some of the
sepaksa.
stuff they cooked up. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of that kind of stuff. Like just using those harbor walls really effectively to cut off a site, and then you can use the mix util to buy a little bit of space. And then you'll have a lot of smokes for post plant. To me, this kind of comp
Hobinya
screams
kena comeback.
kind of DRX almost. Just have really good drilled executes. Athena very
Joget
happy so far.
terus.
Yes. Still trailing behind, but with an opportunity to try to catch it up.
Cover going out.
Both timeouts now committed by PRX in this map. Some noise made, and Meteor able to collect the kill. Divine going to be taken down. Now you off that outlaw, immediately going to be found. Goes for the reload. Spotted the clone. He's looking for a little bit more, but some pot shots forward through the smoke. Unable to find a connection. There's for now. Live left to their own devices. That will come in just below hell. Paranoia going to be sent out. Spotted the one Forsaken.
Tiba-tiba turun tuh, bro.
Takes the jet out of the equation, and Jake,
Ah.
able to find an immense amount of value.
What
But
the
it's going to
fuck?
be a
Kena
bandit
bandit.
from something to get them over the line. 2 kills found, and I'm going to have to see a replay to know exactly how things shook out here.
Yeah, that was incredible from something. I think maybe just a little bit out of sync here. We're T1. Get that man advantage, but you gambled so much into mid. The site wide open. Meteor went for the swing. Forsaken dealt with them, and they just line up for him.
Jason sisa 1.
Oh,
Kok ada yang ngundang makan-makan tamunya ditinggal pergi? Siapa?
I mean, yeah.
Pergi kemana?
I didn't get it either, something, but job well done. And it's an immediate timeout call in response to the round loss for T1.
I think that one,
Tang, tarararang.
you're gonna wish he had back as T1. Munchkin here. I mean, again, a lot of things for T1 as well, probably feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Now, they have had a lot more time than PRX to cook up these new comps and these new ideas. But it just still
Ini
didn't quite
mulu yang
feel like
disorot.
they're
Embut.
totally in sync at times. Like, you've seen the individual prowess. Some of the stuff from Meteor on Sunset on the chamber, and here Izu, some of the insane stuff he's done with a rifle in hand. And there are definitely good rounds in the macro sense from T1, but that one right there, just a weird retake that they kind of give up. Now they're on an eco, but you do have the Blade Storm.
3 ults versus 4. The knives first to be invested. Buzz with that Bucky chasing forward, but will now start to just backpedal away. Seems like maybe Munchkin do one of these early calls to try to pivot, but Reed ends up being wrong.
Swarm grenade out.
Buzz shifting back over. He goes for a check here on the main. He's going to be screwed either way. He's
Aduh,
timing off that. The dimensional grip went right past him. Sam on to Forsaken, able to find a little bit of damage. Buzz just being out over towards Tree, makes his exit. He's alive and in the mix here for the moment. Flash out of the wall, the up and over. Meteor trying to find that kill. Eventually he's able to do so.
Easy kill. Enak banget.
Finding Forsaken as well.
Devi was in Narnia.
The spike never able to be planted. And Devi would have to make this a 1v4. Weapons recovered into the hands.
Aduh, mulai mengantuk,
Easy.
bro.
To try to get the rest of them.
Tuh nembak HP tuh.
There's the first. Moderate damage suffered, but what more can you really do? Money for the team, not fantastic. Has to be getting told that HP on a lot of these players is damn low, but the time surely just is not there. Volley over to the side, Munchkin will be able to find him. A thrifty for T1. Off the back of the timeout call. Once again, 2 rounds away from tying this up.
This is just a hell of a retake they set up. The flash out front. The paranoia as well, really nice. Great combo there. To tee up the Blade Storm. Took a second. Meteor, that's kind of an awkward.
Unfortunately for Alex, there's nothing more to be done but to sit back and watch. Unless they can force another timeout call from T1.
Close lagi anjing.
Here once again. An outlaw in hand, but not going to be able to find a timing on anybody. Just clears out that turret. As TH, a little bit of spray and pray. Finds a ton of damage. It's something simply taken down to 25, but nothing more realistically able to be found here. I will shut the door.
Boros banget, smoke-nya 2 biji di tempat yang sama.
Try to go for the retake.
Kena bokong tiba-tiba.
That's the one rifle now out of the equation.
Dikunci dari side.
Snow Command gone too. Or excuse me, the lockdown.
Yeah.
Kena recon rata.
Get lit up. Like a Christmas tree, everyone getting spotted. Ping reveals. The defuse is in, and T1. They will get themselves 1 round away now in flawless fashion.
That's really nice for T1. Gonna start getting that economy built up. And it's again that early mid pressure that they're generating. This time around though, just up against an eco, so they're able to pivot pretty quick. Having that null command there, really nice. Just don't let, oh my god.
Gila.
So now they're just kind of either playing for retake there or just looking for that early contact. Now we're back to a more default setup. Munchkin just always wanting to play that fragment early if he's out at A main. See much.
Be forward.
Oh boy.
And there you go. It's going to be Meteor actually to take the kill. Either way, something was absolutely dead.
Take flight.
Real chance to try to play that one out. Base Quake 1 away. For Forsaken to have that ulti online. Pressure to try to utilize that lockdown might be building, but that's a little bit more comfort now to try to go for it. Granted, the Hunter's Fury is available for Envy. Buzz shifting back over, try to watch window.
You should run.
Envy tucked in on the side, Lega to be spotted. That's the spike now on the floor. Lockdown committed. The Hunter's Fury going through. Devi trying to scale his way up. Forsaken able to find one. Meteor dashing back gen. The lockdown's been cleared. And Devi gets rid of the enemy op. DH stunned up. Spike now planted. A 2v2. Trip for the spot. On the spot, going to be set, but now the neural theft just looking for Devi, just trying to get his final position.
Waduh.
A 1v2 to try to clutch it out, the double drop down, and they're just not lined up for him.
Waduh, bahaya.
Splits the
Waduh,
aim.
bahaya.
TH. He takes it. The defuse is through, and T1
This
have
is
tied
the
at 10 to 10.
end. Yeah, a little bit awkward here. I think T1 taking some fights that maybe they'd like to have back, but this early trap, yeah, something just absolutely screwed. Great read from Buzz.
Jago kan Meteor?
Holding the line at the door, able to
jago dia.
get around the outside of that lockdown if it was necessary. But then Meteor gets stranded here on site, crunched between Devi and Forsaken. The reinforcements just couldn't comfortably get there in time. Now you're onto a weak buy again. There's an Odin for Izu. Same kind of fragment conditioning. This time they're doubling up in short A, at least initially.
Bau busuk ya.
He's looking for that angle into mid again. Knows there's a trip likely there. Might be calling for... Ooh, there are no shocks on Envy.
Well, they get confirmed presence in the off.
Yep.
DH though, he's
2-0.
anticipating this
Dapai.
walk. But he is not fast enough on the draw. Meteor, however, is. So
That's
it does
huge.
end up being a 1-for-1. Catching Devi. Cloudburst down. Meteor wanting to go for the re-peek, try to see what he can find. It's going to be able to find Envy. Stun going through, the concuss from the impulse, able to slow him down. Tailwind's over to the side.
Wih,
Push
dikejar
around the back.
anjing.
Forsaken will be able to
Anjing,
find
gila banget.
him, but Buzz, in response, takes down Forsaken.
Somethingnya bokong.
Something zoned away. Needing to try to find this kill. Turn to the flash. Munchkin none the wiser. Does end up getting caught. That's going to be a gun now in hand. Something with a Phantom. Izu. Oh, staring over towards Market, but Ching just rushes forward, and it's going to be a thrifty as well from PRX. Retaking the lead.
Memang thrifty, tiba-tiba dikasih
They're doing a nice
jalan
job. Bye
buat
there.
PRX.
Cheat his way forward. They cleared the trip a little bit earlier, and even though DH is aware of it, still can't stop Devi. This is nice work again from Meteor, but it's just not quite enough. Spot nice, but then they get caught because Munchkin just assumes Market's clear. I think they just completely were assuming that they were both on site there.
See the size of relief. As you managed to get another
Beneran
operator in play.
maksa ya menang mulu. Byron kalah.
Turn to that flash. Shocked into the corner.
Apa ya
And it's a
orang
very
ini?
strong
Cocok.
understanding of exactly what T1 is trying to do. But Buzz does manage to avoid taking any damage.
Have to be wary of Wine, but nobody from T1 there this time.
Mau tanya nanti yang di champion yang masuk playoff itu
So eventually,
yang poin nomor 1 atau regional yang
pretty
masuk
convinced this is
playoff.
going to be some kind of A hit. But I will say to PRX's credit,
Playoffnya nggak tahu deh.
they've been pretty good about
Regional
ping-ponging
kayaknya.
around the map a
Harusnya
bit more
regional
than
poin itu kayak
usual.
nge-secure doang.
Making themselves a little bit tougher to read today.
Yo, Bang Siluman.
Looks like Jing maybe going to try to sell a fake
Halo,
here,
halo.
but 0 point spots out nothing else.
Baru
It's
join
not
nih,
enough
nanti ada
for
NOBAR
T1
nggak Pilden, ada jam 4.
to start to get the read.
Makanya nanti abis match ini tidur dulu gitu kita.
Spot checking around mid, but looks to try to rotate, but PRX are counter-rotating right back off this one.
Munchkin
now is
disisit.
an all-in
30
angle.
seconds left.
Penting nih Munchkin nih.
Going back as there's the base quake.
Waduh.
Buzz playing forward, able to find something before the wave crashes through. Tucks away in hell.
Wah, nahan hell lagi.
So far has not been captured.
Wah, kena.
Pinned to the corner, TP forward, Izu able to find the one. The time is starting to get away from them. 12 seconds going to be remaining in the round. Spike in hand for Forsaken, taps it, the drop down, Meteor dead. He's got to commit to this. Shock dart, however, it secures the round. Nothing more for Indy to do. As DH
Gila, shock dart
ensures that they
membantu
carry
itu.
nothing over.
Ente ada playoff ya, belum tentu kan
Oh, they
masih bisa
tie it up
menang.
11-11.
Oh, this looked so good for PRX. But Buzz does a pretty nice job on site. Able to use that moment ahead of the wave to shut down something. Thought he could get through there free. Maybe a little bit of miscoordination there.
10 seconds left.
A nice job by Forsaken. Faking, but the problem was he was very weak. At least stop Meteor, but at the end of the day, now you got problems again, but PRX already able to put one thrifty together recently.
Pulse out.
Wah, perang.
He's
Wah,
gonna
nice.
Meteor at the same time, able to take down Devi. It's a shot out onto the KJ outside of B. Catching him in lobby. Meanwhile, DH fearlessly just trying to scale forward, but this could be a catch coming in, and it is Ching intercepting the Cypher, and now an open B site for T1 to get the plant. Meteor with the knives, making a little bit of noise here. Drone up and over the top. Spot out onto him. Needs to tuck back at alley. Tucked away. See where the wall is going to
Tawan
come from.
dari Bimen harusnya.
Playing in main, but Meteor now all alone. Getting ready and waiting for this backstab. Check around, spot on the one. The drop down, and he cannot snap on for the headshot.
Ote lanjut game 3 nih.
Oh, able to get him over the line. Big interception in mid from Jing to take down the enemy Cypher, and PRX up to map point.
I have questions about that decision to fight from that spot because almost every round Forsaken's thrown the impulse there. I really don't know why going up against an eco in particular would challenge like that.
Tiga kayaknya dah bisa OT juga.
Over aggressive from Munchkin there, so
Duin nggak ya T1?
T1's coaching staff needs to get involved.
Masih ada sih.
It's roulette. Can't land on red a sixth time in a row.
Ah, ada lagi tuh PRX tuh. Itu siapa ya kemarin ya namanya?
Gambler's fallacy do be fallacying sometimes.
Well, now we've had one overtime. How about a second one?
Sure, why not?
Cuci muka dulu deh.
There's a T1. Their final timeout call to try to make that happen. Cash-wise, though, it is Rocky. Stinger going to be there for Munchkin. One away from having that null command online.
Yeah, my concern here for PRX is it just feels like as long as you're just kind of playing pretty defaulty as T1, you've got a pretty good shout in the rounds. It's when they start doing weird stuff, they get a little over-aggressive or overconfident, like that mid-push out early on in the half.
I've got this attackers up for something.
Is that going to be a top mid challenge here? But Meteor doesn't have one, so don't have the money.
Main
He's
cepat.
looking for a tile scrunch here, and Divine fully blind it up, will get caught.
Tiba-tiba.
Meanwhile, quick push forward into A, double trips.
Sampai di-lock.
Really going to be intercepting the players on this approach. DH with some spray and pray. One of the trips going to be cleared out.
Wah, wah, gak jadi OT.
Forsaken takes down DH. Envy down to a sliver of HP, just 10 remaining on him. Store's going to be broken, flash up and over the top. Munchkin smoked off for the moment. The drone will try to lead forward. All these players going to be spotted. Still need to try to clean them up at something. With that operator in main, able to put the KO down to the floor. Unreasonable from this position, but Meteor 5-1 finding a third now overall in the round.
Harusnya nggak OT
The
sih.
impulse. He's all alone. Tailwinds in hell!
Last player standing.
The tap of the fuse.
Peluru.
An ace to try to clutch it out. The flash fully connecting. Meteor has to tuck back.
Wah,
and
map
something has him
3
dead.
bro.
13-11 PRX come out on top of the scent. They extend this series to a third and final map.
Well, it worked. They went for it. They went for the mix.
Meteor.
It gets the job done. The Harbor
Meteor.
too really likes some of that kind of coordination between those two agents that we were seeing. Looked a little weird at times, but the whole map looked a little weird.
Mana PRX ya?
Second round on, things are very unorthodox between these two teams today.
Nah, ini harusnya Streamlab. Gara-gara dia overlay udah bagus, berarti kan dia udah update. Harusnya diperhatiin nih.
What are the comps
Yang
look like?
ngambek-ngambek
Who
nih.
is playing what? I have absolutely no clue what to anticipate. Because is it Buzz playing Jet? Is it Meteor playing Jet? Why not Izu?
I thought in this map they'd just run Phoenix something again. It's almost like
Iya kan? Teng 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 teng. 4 second. The flex God's mission almost complete ya. Sisa 1 lagi cena. Mixnya belum dimasukin lagi padahal. Coba lihat Lucky. Ngapain aja tuh? Lihat IRL guys. Laut menang. Iji menang. EDG lawan Delby. Kalah lagi Delby. Anjir. KC menang, Vitality menang. Tailu menang. Buset, splashnya jago banget. Berapa dia? Udah 4-0. Gila. Coba kita VAR ya. Kita VAR nih. Mana Lucky nih? Mana Lucky, guys? Lucky Adonon. Ini Kevin. Dia live dari awal ya? Lah udahan anjing. Udahan dia. Tuh. Ya ilah boy. Waduh, dia udahan pulang ngapain tuh kira-kira ya? RRQ menang ya, menang banget deh. Menangis kawan, harusnya map 3 di comeback.
I felt like T1 was in good positions. I remember they won the pistol on one half, and then I think they even ecoed PaperX and went on a bit of a run in the second half, but they still got 13-8'd. So hoping that they've, gone back to the drawing board on Breeze and given themselves a
Lucky pulang jam segini cek. Astagfirullah. Nanti ada nobar, ada jam 4 ya, jam 4. Waduh. Tumben. Active beacon duration increase. Oh iya, 15 jadi 20 detik ya. Cuma tetap aja sih. Lumayan. Ini gara-gara flashnya juga di nerf. Tapi ini banyak problemnya sih. Thrifty beberapa kali masing-masing tim. Ada aja.
Gate crash timings. They will slow things down for an extra X amount of seconds, and that's where the mind games start. That's where something might take a line somewhere, wait for 10 seconds, then he uses his first gate crash. It's all about the timing of the attackers in particular, taking space on the map, or maybe they use their KO knife on a certain timing if you're playing the comp that T1 is, and something is, it's up to him to be creative, which is what he's
bang.
He's gonna drop a gate crash behind him, when sometimes maybe he's gonna be a little bit greedy and hold on to it, and then have that little window where he can fly.
50-50.
That adjusts his timing, also adjusts the pace, right? It's a much faster pace, and I feel like that gives PaperX so much confidence when they're able to actually wrap things up. And right now,
kok nggak restream barang yang lain? Aduh, tadi alasannya apa ya guys ya? Oh, biar tidak dibilang berisik guys. Pildun kalau misalnya top scorer dapat apa guys selama World Cup? Apa hadiahnya emang? Ini ya patung sepatu emas ya atau sepatu emas? Atau apa? Berarti masih bisa Mbappe ya? Golden boots. Sepatunya yang bisa dipakai emas atau patung gambar sepatu emas? Bukan patung, siapa sih namanya? Itu. Harusnya paham lah.
Why you have Forsaken himself on the mix, because he's the only guy who can actually do that and be like, oh yeah,
surely we see the gecko now from him.
Yeah, he has to get over his fear of like the thrash, because I know he stayed away from the gecko because he said it was awkward.
Piala sepatu, piala sepatu emas.
I mean, like if you've done this, if you've brought out the mix already, then surely you can bring out the gecko. We are heading into Breeze though as our decider map, and
hari-hari map Breeze ini lagi lah.
I'm not sure what to expect on this. I mean, I know that we have certain comps that we're looking out for, but based on the previous two maps
ngopi kali.
Series, I think I'm prepared to throw that all out the window.
Potentially so.
Tiba-tiba ngopi kali, aduh. Koparan. Cabut sih. Itu baju Besuzi ya. 16 kali ban. T1 8 kali. Ngambil 9. Ini selama mereka main lah. Waktu jam-jaman bridge-nya kayak gimana. Masih ada hall. Udah ban-ban juga. Di mana di TikTok ada TikTok. Sablonan gitu.
I'm interested to see. I think T1 will change. I wouldn't be surprised if PRX don't feel the need to. They, like, as I said before, even though they didn't start both halves particularly well in Ho Chi Minh against T1, this is a map that they've been reasonably successful on. A little bit hit or miss sometimes, but reasonably successful on with this approach.
And I think a big thing is when you don't have a lot of time, we know that they've had to travel a lot, they've been short on prep time, but they've put time into their sunset. I think they've focused on other areas of their map pool, and so I think this is one of those things where if it's working, we don't have to touch it. We can just develop what we have. We don't have to put a lot of time to sink in and find this new comp. So I'd be quite impressed, to be honest, if they do have something new that would show that they're really.
Tamka poin dari mana? 265.000 anjir, udah mau ngalah ngalahin Nightbot. Wah, di gift kah? Ntar malam ada party? Enggak suka party. Nggak ada game. Gue mau ini juga guys. Hari ini tuh tujuannya istirahat sambil nanti mungkin mau bangun. Kayaknya dalam minggu ini nggak banyak main game party deh. Kecuali game partinya tuh di hari tanggal 23 hari apa? Kamis ya? Nah itu gue udah terlanjur gas. Tanggal 24 juga mungkin. Gue mau UAS dulu, UAS. Kelarin UAS baru pas libur gas lagi. Biar nggak pusing. UAS. Ngapain nge-stream? UAS nge-stream aja. Stres cok.
I want to see the step up from the rest of them. That's the big thing for me. If they're going to get this across the line, PRX are not a shabby team. You really have to be on your A game. And as we're moving across the breeze, who will be the hero? Is it Meteor once more? Agent comps. So T1, this is what we would expect.
Enggak lah, enggak ngerehat. Dalam seminggu ini doang, Bang. Paling kalau udah kelar sampai tanggal 24, 25, berarti Sabtu minggunya masih bisa main lah minggu.
This is a style that they've gone for previously, but on the Jet instead of on the Neon previously that we've been seeing for T1. For PRX though, that is a bit of a throwback, honestly, to a different meta. You've got the
different meta.
Not usually a combination of duelists that
Bahasanya main
for a long time, but Forsaken is a player that definitely can play the Yoru in the past, someone that maybe pioneered it a little bit quite a long time ago. So PRX, after the changes, really backing themselves with this agent.
Look at our duelists here, Pilsky. We have Jing and we have Buzz over here on the Omen and on the Harbor. As we mentioned, we don't know what to expect as we step into our last map of the day. I don't know if you guys
last match of the day.
As ready as one can be.
Makasih ya tepuk tangannya. Ada suaranya tuh kayak gitu emang.
Buzz now over onto the Harbor, sticking with his smokes roll. Meteor after his performance on the Jet. That's not too surprising.
Let's go.
Shuffle things around a little bit more here to get some innate comfort going, but not to be the case. We do also get the treat of Forsaken back on Yoru.
That ought to be interesting. I mean, he's a decent Neon player for sure on this map, and I thought maybe they just kind of keep running that down, but I think PRX just looking to tighten the screws overall here. I think a lot of this stage for them is probably just going to be toying with agent comps a little bit here and there to see if they can min-max in their run-up to Shanghai. So, I mean, an agent that, everybody knows. Forsaken.
Push to mute,
no slouch on it, for sure. It's a great knife.
There it is. Now the spot out. Jing
udah
tucked away, but quickly is in the overwhelm. Forsaken will be able to
find itu loh Jing.
Catching two off guard.
Awan.
Now, deeper around backside, making those footsteps. Forsaken, the up and over.
Mengerikan.
Paranoia to connect, but a fadeaway shot. The tuck back, Cloudburst down. The push forward, Jing trying to hound him, but Meteor. It's a bit too hot on that movement. Now spots out something. Spike is grabbed. And DH, great fadeaway shot. T1 themselves another opening pistol.
This is just banana stuff from Meteor. My God. The way he plays that is so good. Using that edge of the corner to cut off players. So he only has to take 1v1s the whole time. And then the double cloud burst there to re-wrap. I mean, it looked like maybe the Joman had done the job. This right here is a thing of absolute beauty. And then the dash too. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's how I feel.
Nice
It
video.
is so fun to watch him on that agent.
Okay, this time a little bit more oomph behind this anti-eco. Not just a Marshall, but 2 Guardians to go with this. Still an opportunity, of course, for PRX, though. They have a Bandit, they have a Sheriff, a Ghost. 2 Bandits, in fact.
They always do buy into these Thrifties a little bit. They just cut util and see if they can get this goal, but that's not good.
So long.
Just the one spotted.
Lagi.
Now, forsaken, yep, that elbow going to be seen. Munchkin can just back away, but if you see the KO, you probably know where the rest of the team is going to be. As Divine,
dapat lagi.
one, look at that second, but Izu, some damage suffered, but still standing,
Kok
still
B
fighting.
nih tujuannya nih.
Something trying to go on a timing, and he's just back to back with him.
Nah.
Couple shots, we'll be able to find that kill. Makes it back around the corner. He's made some noise though. Buzz trying to find the punish, will be able to do so.
Ngejar bre, peluru bre.
Look at the damage here.
That spike.
Spike jatuh 2-2 bisa menang nih
collected.
PRX.
Forsaken now,
Nah,
that
Iko kah?
Guardian. Jing instantaneous with a DH. Trying to flush him out. Couple spam shots through, and Forsaken gets tagged by that 15 health remaining! And the bite! Oh, it claims him. Just the one Guardian gonna be carried over. That Marshall.
Aduh, sayang
The other
banget.
Guardian gonna be lost. So it's good damage found, but also a great read by DH.
Yes. He, again, talked about it a
Berapa
little
tadi
bit.
darahnya?
He's played a lot of Cypher. He's also played a lot of Viper. His 3 most played agents, Omen, Viper, Cypher. So he's right back into comfort as far as, you know, we're kind of curious about how this could all shake out for T1. Just the trying to get out of there with the spike. And it was so close. I know. It's so frustrating. But, man, you did so much damage as PRX. You shouldn't be too beat up about that.
As long as you're able to secure this one here, win out the anti-bonus. Still in a good enough spot. Fourth collection here for Munchkin, trying to get that null command online. Knows how powerful it's going to be when they try to get the site takes going.
Once again, want to challenge that elbow space. Feel like this is going to be
Mereka
a
punya
pain point.
apa tuh? ADHD dah.
Correct.
Kayak nggak bisa
Won't
diem
go deep
gitu.
enough, but something's just riding off the back of that one, and we'll be able to find Munchkin.
Ya gitulah.
Doesn't have the spike in hand. Buzz, though. Also,
perang
trying to
lagi.
just catch him off guard, but something holds his own. Taking out his frustrations from the previous round on those players. DH will be able to sit him down a bit, cool him off.
Toying with some door noise, just trying to set up that extra angle, but he's got to wait. Smoke in the face there.
No way to make a distraction on the other side, otherwise he might be able to
tak tahu.
or bait rather
Ada flash tuh.
take
Ya
that
Allah,
TP, but
kebokong.
instead, DH will just
Okay.
take him out of the equation completely.
Mati.
Reveal off the recon though, Izu. Easy enough to be able to find
Wah,
the
kalau
headshot.
kena
Takes
bonus
out
sih
Jing.
najis ya.
Grabs up a gun, so 2v2. Trying to get this bonus converted. Recon up and over. It's a little improvised, but still, it's a decent enough spot.
Let's see if Devi reads this.
It's not. The time is starting to get away from him now as Envy to try to clutch it. The jump peak still there from Meteor. Had he been able to hit that instantly, find that headshot, perhaps, but spot out onto the enemy Sova. Takes him low. Gets it isolated now into the 1v1, but Meteor can just play time. In fact, he's just trying to play with his food a little bit. Says, well, if I'm going to go down, you're going to go down with me. Meteor will be able to escape, hold on to the weapon, and that's going to be a bonus converted. A 3-0 start for T1.
Bonus, bro.
It looks a little messy at the beginning of this round, and you think, okay.
Yes, it does.
Apalah ini?
Trying to challenge something in a 1v1, not something I would advise many to do, but then DH is like, hold my beer. I got this, guys. Surely he can't get 3. So I think Devi maybe thought that that recon would have been able to clear that corner. but it actually didn't because of the box. It went a little deep. Already a timeout from Alex.
Unsurprising. I mean, damage you found in round 2. The Thrift Thieves you've pulled off so far in this series. Don't mind just calling this one here, trying to see if you can get on the board. Because it feels like more often than not, at least recently, when we see a bonus get converted, the team that converted it ends up dropping to a Thrifty in round 4.
Yeah, happens a lot.
Feels like it's been occurring quite a bit lately. So we'll see if PRX can continue with that magic.
And they came really close in the first eco. They were one player away. So that's kind of what you're looking at. I mean, I think in general, just maybe making sure that you're being diligent about keeping mid control. You know, if you win that fight in elbow, make sure that, you know, you don't try to take another challenge there. Maybe just play for the later parts of the round. I think losing something to DH was really actually very impactful because that allowed DH to create that extra angle. It made things very uncomfortable. Knife.
Suck back from Forsaken.
Up.
And to swing this corner, but I mean, there's a death squad waiting on the other side. Now starting to scale forward, double stack here. Let's see how T1 tries to pair with this one. It's going to be near death.
나 A 팔게. 이거 미드 살아봐. 드론 같은 거 써주라 그냥. 봐주고 있어 내가. 오바 이거. 그래 우대로 그대로 A가. 내가 여기 총 집질게 계속. 날라온다. 이거 스파 줘. 그대로 A가. 로로 쏘바. 누가 안 보였어?
바이퍼맨
바이퍼 안 보여. 맨 여기 있다. 10. 저 있어.
Enemy remaining.
A big round now. Looks at that timeout, finding exactly what they needed, exactly what they wanted. DH is walking in. And there is the Thrifty. It's happened again. PRX will get there first. Weapons grabbed across the board.
Wow. And it just comes down to adding a little bit of an extra layer. You know, you have the Yoru there, along with, I believe it was the Jet, or was it? Oh, it was a Jing there, actually with Forsaken. Jeez. I mean, this team, sheriff's in hand.
Nice boys.
You called it. Somehow, some way, that 4th round just always seems to go to the team that didn't get the bonus.
Yep, 4th round, 4 upgrades as well for PRX. Just the one player dead.
Kalau G2 nggak usah didukung lah. Udah kecewa gua.
But something now has that operator in hand. All commands try to escort them forward, but all of PRX corralled in position. The peek from DH is an intercepting shot, but cannot find the kill.
Was that through the smoke there, or did he step into it? I'm not sure. The op kill.
Not 100% certain, but Paranoia going to be sent out.
Munchkin
able to find the dink, but cannot get that elimination. Jing going to be pushing forward. Munchkin now gone. Hunter's Fury called in. Izu coming up empty-handed. Look at that Vandal back in. Second kill found, but it's being corralled. It's being surrounded. Swing in the corner, and Envy takes the fight, wins it. 3 players surviving. The AWP going to be still in the hands of PRX. And the bank is bursting now for them. As they are just one away from tying it up.
I'm just genuinely very curious about the first op shot there.
Oh my God, he's done it again.
That's, Buzz, I'm sorry. You don't deserve that. You're just trying to set up the high tide for your team.
Man's trying to play Harbor for maybe the first time. I actually didn't even check that.
I'll look. I assume it is, but I'm not 100% certain. I mean, if he's played it before, I don't remember it.
Oke, coba main mid. Coba potong.
That's so brutal there too.
Elbow-nya, ya Allah kalah.
Wow. Well, taste of his own medicine, I suppose. Want to see that one back for sure.
It is indeed the first Harbor game.
Okay, there you go. Well, spot out on the gun barrel of Izu's Sheriff. Let's have that Reckoning ready to go. PRX starting to reassess things. Is Envy going to be repositioning back over to bridge? Drops down. Divide. Here in all of this. That's going to be warped down. Meteor will get dropped, but close with that bandit. Able to find it. Izu turns back, finds Forsaken, but it's going to be up and over the top. Finds himself a second kill. And now Buzz, okay. Looked like he was going to go for the full send over to B, which would be the correct play. 0 point spotting out, nothing, but he's now going to be in with a shout here as Invi. He's running. Oh,
Ya Allah.
Spotted. Can he somehow break this? Isolated. Yes, he can.
Anjing.
Oh, takes it so very low, but it's going to be a thrifty in response as T1 maintain the lead.
You know, I think I'm starting to understand the logic from T1 to just buy Sheriffs into the second round because apparently they're the best gun in the game. That's what I'm learning, except for that moment. Meteor had a really nice shot.
Yeah. Good Lord. I mean, Cheeky is all hell from Jing.
Yeah.
Able to catch two.
I thought that might have saved the round. Then Envy just didn't expect. I mean, he should have heard the door. That's what I'm confused about. He didn't even look at the tunnel when he was running by. Just
flash lagi aja tuh.
B, I guess.
Masih grup.
Flash into the face. Forsaken going to be spotted. Something with that operator in hand again, trying to make it sing. Trying to go for the jump out, but up trap right in the face of Meteor. Gets him with a shorty. I mean, it's just something there, I suppose. One of the few that could ever get away with it. Ends up being a 1-for-1 exchange, but my God, if he didn't style on him.
That was a wallbang, too.
The shuttle drift now. Just to check out around A main. 2 players going to be spotted. Forsaken sees the rest of the site is still open. Yeah, I mean.
It's just the most PRX thing in this whole match today. Just been absolutely bizarre.
T1 main attack-nya lama banget lagi.
What do you do here? I mean, T1 should be smothered out of this. Yeah.
Yep. Spray and Predge. Slam the door in their faces.
Maju lah, ngetrau.
Even more damage. Izu tagged at 15. And you can try to scramble your way over to B, maybe get that plant in play, but it is going to have to take some insane heroics to really pull off this round from here. I mean, Munchkin's just like, yeah, you just run the spike. I'll try to just slow them down.
10 seconds left.
Devi, however, he's worked his way out. Doesn't have a snake bite, otherwise could have just gone ahead and brought this round to an end.
Dapat 2 dia tapi.
We'll be able to find that kill. Meanwhile, Munchkin.
Waduh.
Oh boy.
No.
No shot. Okay, Devi watching for it.
Player standing.
They realize. Putting 2 and 2 together, and Izu now absolutely screwed. Okay, PRX keeping things tight-knit. Just one more to go to tie it up.
I want to see this from something's perspective.
Ini gamenya
You almost
udah
feel a
deket
little
lagi
bad
aja
for
nih.
Meteor in the moment. It's just, he's making the right play. He should have him dead to rights, but it's something. We saw some great movement earlier. Here it is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's like his shorty has like crit capabilities.
UNC dengar suara crowd.
It's like they're vulnerable when he's using it, it feels like. Right?
Siapa ya?
Just playing TF2, we got a mini crit off it. It really does feel like he's playing Scout at times. But okay, timeout call now. T1 starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, I think for me, my bigger concern if I'm the coach for T1 there was their not spreading the map a little bit more after that first fight in A main and just kind of making it easy for PRX to get the read and plant their feet and just, you know, if you know the hit's coming at A, you just spam the choke and you're probably going to get a player or two, and that's exactly what happened. So I think just wanting to give them a little bit more in terms of being a little bit more proactive on the map, creating some more question marks. I mean, that's something that this team should be very good at, has historically been very good at, is making it really hard to read where the hell they are.
Now, here's the thing. The timeout call, it's a hero rifle, and otherwise a thrifty attempt from T1. Can they do it again? Do we continue to have this? Just find success each and every time.
Gas lagi.
Walk down attempt into mid. Oh, Nova's going to be popped. Damage not yet found, but something dialed in. Meteor gone, and it looks like the answer is going to be no. Buzz, however, does recover the Vandal. For the Jing, sets up the wall, just giving himself a little arena.
Right there.
To try to keep himself protected, but the pop flash through. Try to flash out of this one. Quick turn of it. They realize that they haven't blinded him up, and they will just be on the counter.
What?
Okay, replay. Straight in.
Well. I don't know what happened there. I thought for a second T1 might actually find a way to break out of this. Buzz been watching Mata with the high tide. Oh, yeah.
Nicely timed, bye. Just walking into the gulag.
Empat sama tiba-tiba nih.
I'm not locked in here with you.
Empat sama.
No thrift to be found.
Okay.
Hanya ditinggal.
Maybe the madness ends.
Orang main B ganggu. Langsung
That went forward,
dicepet
that one. Otherwise, it will be an empty sight device. Stay quiet over at the doors.
Diambil space
Pit will be
gedenya.
invested. Locking off main. Also, dead. Have been taken down 16 HP previously. Final one of pieces. India and Devi will both fall. Push over to the side. There's Izu. That full blind.
TP itu depan muka tuh.
Tries a TP right in front of him. Right there within the pit. An easy clean up and out. Even with the cash that you've got.
Apesnya di depan musuhnya aja tuh dia TP.
Surely that's got to be priority number one. There's no way to try to play this one out. So something just trying to see if he can get somebody on this exit. But Meteor, he's pushing his way up through mid. He goes up in the nest. Would have him dead the rights from that flank. But looks like something will be safe enough. But T1 regain the lead.
Si Mas Pop, FYP TikToknya tentang kuda semua guys.
If you don't face any
Udah
resistance at
nyantuy.
you throw the knife at the front pyramid, you know it's cleared. Makes it pretty easy to go in there and get the plant down. You have the pit as well in the back pocket.
Aduh, liquid habis.
He's relieved.
Guys, one round good, one round bad.
Yep. It's a different. I agree with that.
Red light, green light.
Yep. Double operator?
And that's just how a roller coaster functions. As you say though, double op. Just taking in something. Splitting the map, trying to find value, and on this swing, Buzz.
Hey, miss.
There's going to be Meteor there in his sights, but shot does not connect. Meanwhile, Izu.
Nggak bisa mati nih.
Actually a risk if he tries to go for a drone. Oh,
ya, kenapa dia begitu?
That actually gives Izu the opportunity to back away.
He's got that Hunter's Fury too. You'd really like to
Kok
have that in the back pocket.
begitu?
Kind of a tough choice now is T1. But mid has been left, again, relatively undefended. So you're going to open up some space potentially for DH. It's going to get the harbor smokes, but Devi is aware of it this time. They're a little bit proactive.
Depan muka.
DH. Quick little how do you do from something. Side turned over towards main, but the flash
buta, dihajar dong.
trying to backpedal away, has that shorty in hand, but this time it's not going to crit. Munchkin takes him down. Meteor finds another, just wrapping around the back of Orange.
Ayo dicek nggak di kanan? Nah, kaget.
Well, not for very long. The cleanup is going to be there.
Ya
DH the only casualty in
ampun,
T1. They move up to 6. 2 more rounds to be played in the half.
I actually do kind of like the macro here for PRX in terms of having the double ops, clearing a bunch of space, being ready for the mid hit. You do a lot of good things, but then you give up just a little bit too much space. Something can't hit that op shot when he goes in back towards pyramids.
Waduh.
And then, and it's just all gone sideways.
Gak tau harus ngumpulin duit dulu.
What are they doing?
What are you doing?
I was curious to know what the end of that statement, the end of that question, I should say, was. But now, hit on the one side of the map, but they're not going for a stack. Instead, maybe anticipating that T1 was just going to go for a pivot, go up into mid, go for a crunch, try to circumnavigate the pit, but instead they have just found themselves a completely empty B site.
Yep.
Free banget setnya.
Spike planted.
Right now in play, DH just clears that gate crash.
Right here.
Clone to lead the way. Izu waiting that out. Flash goes out behind him. He's looking for that transfer. Can't find it, but DH is the second layer. Just peels back the rest of that pressure, and now watching for this approach. Clean shot from Inby, but Buzz actually the one to swoop out to find the kill. Device position now known.
Saving buat last kah? Oh, nggak dicoba.
As the time is just gone, you have to back away. You have to save these guns. Nothing more to be done. T1 securing a lead for the half. Last 3 rounds now consecutively built up for them.
Well, this time I really like what T1 does. Kind of aware that with that Hunter's Fury in play, that PRX is going to want to create pressure, you know, with how quick that hit was and how they're just giving up all of A. You know, that's where the stack is going to be, so you're likely to have flanks, so they're reinforcing those positions.
Iya, nebak.
Push and pull, great crossfires are able to set up, like the way DH is able to swing in there, and then Buzz refills that space. That is so good from T1. It is very, very effective.
Meja Singapura dulu ada rencana
what
tapi
your
nggak
win
jadi.
conditions are and how your opponent is trying to take them away from you. Okay, 3 ops, this time for T1.
Big push down mid, but T1, I mean, they're widely reading this. Very much ready to just completely push back this pressure that's being applied. The Knives now dead on the floor. Yeah, I don't know what he said, but I heard Alex.
I can hear the crowd laughing too.
I mean, look, just 3 ops.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, you're gonna run at us.
Right. We know you have a Blade Storm. We know what you're gonna do. We know what you're gonna do before you do it. It's one of those rounds. But you never know with PRX. Just never quite know. Early TP being set up by Forsaken. It's going to go back to site there, over by the pyramids. TP's right before that knife. Oh, that almost went really well.
Getting forward, I think a catch maybe on the Envy, but now Hunter's Fury.
Waduh, ini bahaya.
Sent out Meteor, a tuck to the side, and a TP!
Nice banget Envy.
On the peak timing, keeps him protected. Munchkin now dead. Dimensional drift in play.
DH.
And a quick evacuation
bikin
gonna
suara
be made
kan
here, but DH, I mean, if he swings his, he
Kalau
is
mau
going to
bagus
die.
sih, DH-nya jangan gerak.
Finds
Masih dapat.
Does damn well to even come away with that, but there's no time to pivot. It's 12 seconds remaining, and Forsaken's just going to contain them at the door. 3 kills for him, so despite the 3 ops, despite the early kill onto something, they still actually managed to get the last round of the half pretty damn cleanly.
It's Forsaken here. It's insane timing on the TP. And Envy as well. Credit where credit is due. He bailed Jing out. Knew that he might be in a risky spot. Stepped up with the Guardian. Forsaken, it's an incredible timing there right before the 0 points landing or right as it's landing, one of the two.
Envy-nya bagus sih tadi.
Then he can start spamming down that choke and slow down T1. This has been a day.
Yes, it has. Not quite 6 maps, but certainly felt like it after the extended overtime that we had from RRQ earlier.
Yes. And we had a bit of a
14-12 on the first map here. We had a little tech pause, so it's effectively a 6-mapper for us.
For sure.
But I mean, damn if it hasn't been fun.
I mean, look, I'm enjoying it. I'm losing my mind a little bit, but I'm enjoying it. A lot of fans getting their money's worth. Not that it's expensive for our tickets.
Oh, no.
Just in case you're curious. You want to come down?
Worth no matter what.
That's true. You basically do.
2-0. Yeah.
Yeah. Still.
Success.
Get to come down to the Sangam Coliseum. Place steeped in esports history.
I think when we wrap our broadcast, do I want to say this is kind of mean? No, I won't. I won't do it.
That's a first.
It's. I've punched down.
Yeah.
So many times.
Yang Falcon juara, yang mana itu?
MEA, so I won't do it.
Itu major juga ya?
I mean, they've been doing good in group stages internationally.
Nico,
yeah, no, I mean.
Gotta give them that.
What is this?
HP nih.
Okay. All right.
You should have 5.
And okay, so here we go. The trap has been sprung. They say to buy, go kill somebody in main. That's going to make T1 push and look for us. And they have. And it's absolutely been botched.
Apa itu? Rata malah. Udah berempat.
Why is this happening?
Envy's got 5 health. Oh, God. Oh, Divide, dead. Envy, slow walking.
Kalah
Will fall.
pistol.
The spike now out into the open, and Jing having to do it all with 59 HP.
I bet Wendler drew that one up. And I bet he's so mad that didn't work, because it was exactly how he probably drew it up.
Oh, boy. Well, he will be able to take one down with him, but it is another pistol. 4-2 across this series now for T1. Not trying to give that wiggle room over to PRX to let them back into this map. Great shot. But that, I mean...
Oh, even better for
Izu
Izu.
just absolutely destroys them.
He's so good, man. He hits these moments. He hits this flow state.
And it seemed like it was going to work for a brief moment.
It should have.
They're staying at top mid, but as soon as the Vi gets that kill, they're like, well, we have to move now. We gotta go check this out. And it's like, oh God, T1 have fallen into the trap now.
I mean, it should have worked for PRX as well.
Yes.
There's 3 sheriffs.
Oh, well, okay. Good timing coming down Buzz.
Look at the
buy.
buy.
Down, but Izu able to find one. TH shutting down Envy, the spike now on the floor. Jump up over the half wall. And now it's just Forsaken. His position known. Late read there from DH, but covering fire. Izu with that Guardian, able to find the wall bang to keep him alive. So one casualty, just Buzz dead. T1 not looking to drop another anti-eco here.
Yeah, and they're going to have a really nice bonus because they once again cut funds to go for 3 sheriffs, a marshal, and then they did buy 1 Guardian, which will be kept over. So they're going to have 4 rifles and a Guardian. Well, a rifle. Okay, yes, Guardian is a rifle, but you know what I mean. 4 rifles. Oh. Man. All right. Let's see, though. PRX is also on the exact same buy. So they buy up in
Kalau comeback PRX bisa aja sih.
Eco's a little bit.
Tapi ini kalau menang bonus T1 sulit.
Hear that Meteor trying to swing off of it. Eats a ton of damage. I know Izu's going to be the one getting eliminated. The kill found here for something to start off the round. Meteor now down low, has to backpedal away, but still trying to cheat forward. Catches a glimpse.
Bolong kan?
Something catches a bullet to the temple. DH trying to poke the Prob and Divide, just a little bit too clean with that Guardian. Comes away with the kill. Back into an advantageous position as Spike get brought forward, waiting for that Viper wall to get re-raised.
I think Jing goofed that smoke. He was a little bit deep into the orange crate. Gave Meteor that chance. Still.
Set up from Buzz, pop flash ready to go. Full catch on to Divide, but
Envy
able to avoid it. The cleanup is swift and good. PRX fighting back. A very strong anti-bonus.
Yes. They are winning some of those big individual moments. Meteor goes for the play this time, but pays the price. Izu actually suffers more than he does there initially because of it. Oh, that is disgusting work with a Vandal.
Nice, boy. Just like that, boy. Nice.
Yeah. Keep it up. More of that. That's what the PRX camp needs. Still at T1, gonna have the same buy. It's a Guardian for Buzz. Outlaw for something, which means 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody but Izu.
Everybody Envy adalah kanan dari kata. Envy itu jago dari dulu. Cuma ngimbangin tim kayak gini susah guys. Awal-awal. Ini dapat nih chemistry.
No, I'm saying that. Maybe up a minute.
I'm gonna contact middle. You have scans for middle?
Yeah, I have scan.
I'm scan. So drawing middle, break. I break. Some, yeah. I scan now. Picking double door, chill.
Guys, can we drone the admin? If he's not there, then we can just execute. Careful, Jiki.
Take TP now. Nothing, I don't see anyone. I'm gonna get knifed here, okay?
Wah, nggak dicek kan?
Suspecting that 0 point is going to be coming through, not to be the case.
Wah, nggak dicek. Ya Allah, nggak clean checknya.
I thought that something was well aware that Buzz was there. Not to be the case here. spot out. Tail went over the side. Meteor
30 seconds.
still low on health, but Izu facing forward, playing front pyramid, is able to find a buy. Invi up and over the box. Begging for this peak, but drop down should have been heard. And either way, Izu, he's got him outdone. Swing out into mid. Buzz finding Jing, and a flawless, certainly not what you want to be seeing in the PRX camp as T1 hit double digits.
Yeah, that's an insane amount of money that's going to be flooding into the T1 coffers off of that. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I mean, Devi, Forsaken has to win that fight against Meteor if this is really going to have any chance. He has to be able to keep that extra angle pinned down. Can't do so. And kind of figured this might be coming. Alex actually pretty fired up now. Does not like what he's seeing. I think just overconfident in some of those moments. You know, some things push up mid. Didn't have any cover, didn't have any smokes. It was just dry swinging through there, and that's risky business. But I could see a lot of NRG in what T1 is doing here today. Like having your harbor pushed up into that corner. That is very much something they like to do on this map.
Tapi Alek kagak pernah diganti pas Patman masuk PRX. Kurang kah powernya?
Ethan on that KO, and here it's Munchkin. Don't see the same kind of knife timing though from Munchkin. He doesn't really go for that counter Sova play as much. I mean, I like that Envy's aware that it's probably coming. But he's been leading B a lot. So, big mid fight.
Cek jadwal lagi sih.
The better part of a buy here for PRX. Envy's going to go for the Sheriff. Hunter's Fury there in Izu's hands. He's all alone on A.
That he is. Pressure, however, being split away more towards this stack of T1 that's waiting over towards elbow. It's going to be Jing and Forsaken coming out on top as Meteor can only find the one kill. Munchkin now considering trying his hand. Here's that jump back. They managed to re-wrap around the backside of that mid pillar. Themselves protected, but Munchkin now on the silent wall.
Menang fight
versus Defi, who will be able to capitalize. Now it's DH. Finds the first, looking for that second. Ooh,
nice.
Some damage found, but can't confirm the kill. Envy surviving at 70. And now Izu to try to play it out, but no. Something immediately intercepts him, and the round goes away at PRX.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple call. Just 4-1 split, walk up mid. There's numbers here for T1, but they don't win the fight. It's just a gunfight. I don't think a single piece of util gets used there. PRX just able to win it out. DH had to watch the front door B. There you go. Good fight.
Clean round win. Still 3 to go, though. Operator going to be online for Meteor.
He's been rather good with it. Let's see if they have something to keep him a little busy. Something trying to drum up some attention in mid.
Jump spot. Is it Meteor? Considering a cheat to the other side.
Nice.
Okay, Buzz dead off the rip. Hunter's Fury going to be called in now. Izu trying to shut down this approach. Push forward, Meteor barrel stuffing. Gets rid of Forsaken, swaps the weaponry over. Swing of the corner, it's going to be Envy. Arriving at back sight. Shut him down, keep the Vi alive and in the mix. 2 players left standing here for T1. The cash not there. The operator having to be abandoned on the floor. PRX closing out another round for themselves. First consecutive round win found in this half. They will get within 2.
Yeah, I mean, again, the timeout here clearly just said, hey, let's stick together a bit more. Let's, you know, when we go for these executes or wherever, let's make sure we have numbers. So that way, you know, if T1 commits to a fight, they're going to be at a disadvantage in that department. And really good utilization there of their util to clear that back pyramid to force Meteor into an uncomfortable spot. And again, it opens up those extra angles. Let's see if Munchkin does any damage.
Makin ketat aja nih
He's
skor.
not gonna look. He's just chilling.
Sideline given.
Dua tim ini main sih jarang banget ngebantainya.
4 alive. Cash now starting to become a little bit more stable for them. A couple players hovering around 6,000 credits. Pretty decent for the rest of this run back as
Suara sih sih pasnya.
Find a timing through that wall, ends up heavily punished.
Just didn't expect there to be a layer already through. Thought he could find the timing.
And we calling that he's got his ult. They don't have the little wombo combo with that dimensional drift. There's a Meteor. He's going to be investing his immediately.
Trying to drone for him. Find Jing.
Oh, but look at this. They're just going to stack up.
Ah, itu dia.
And yep. Right into the trap. Fly's been swatted. T1 going to be hovering on the back foot yet again.
Reckoning here.
Over the top, Paranoia connecting on to just Buzz. Munchkin still having a sight. They're trying to steady that spray, but just can't do it. Overwhelmed by the forces. PRX, once again, 4 players surviving. Ult's not needing to be invested. They now have a stacked deck, all 5 online, as they look to tie this up.
I was wondering if there'd be a T1 timeout. Nice play by PRX.
Nah.
Starting to get the tendencies of when
Bisa guys
has
ini.
that blade storm and he's going to go out hunting. They read that drone is going to be the setup.
Shooting and talking.
Timeout.
Shooting and talking. Hard to do, I guess.
Masih bisa, masih bisa.
Everything invested from both sides. Final timeout call for T1. Is it going to be enough? Because as we can see, it's going to be another thrifty attempt for them. To get a little bit more behind this, seems like Munchkin going to be buying down, but surely it's just one hero rifle. Try to go for a mishmash of Guardians and Bulldogs on this one, and it doesn't end up working out. You've given over the lead and probably given over the map of the series.
For sure. I think you need to be a little bit better with your protocols around that A main choke. Don't give up too much space in mid if you can help it. I mean, this round might be a little bit weird, of course.
Udah lock
that
dia.
Marshall. See if he can find some headshots. I mean,
Betul.
Look, I'm never going to forget that ace on this map with the Marshall. Years ago when he was on North Eption. Telling ya.
Bahaya.
First, looking for that second.
You almost had it.
Yeah, not quite able to line that one up. But still dangerously close as Buzz is able to find a buy. And oh my God, I think T1 somehow are doing it again.
Waduh.
As Munchkin tucking away. Something is going to be caught. None the wiser about this elbow position. And now, Jing and Envy got to be scratching their heads.
Waduh, 5 ulti padahal guys.
Well, I caught some of the words from Alex that time, and I
can't repeat them on broadcast?
I can't quite repeat them. Okay, well, Buzz panicking. Doesn't end up investing this reckoning here. Looks like maybe a bit of an overcommitment on that front, but not wanting to take any chances. They have Jing boxed in, and DH eventually gets a drag over, so flawless to continue forward into this one.
Ada aja.
T1 now up to 11.
Do you think Alex just immediately pops a timeout? He still has one, right? He doesn't have one?
Nope.
They already used both?
Round after the bonus conversion around 3.
Yep.
Ini nyelip kena ketahuan.
Oh yeah.
Udah sisanya susah.
Guess I didn't remember all the way back to that first one.
Which is why I think he's saying the things that he's saying.
Probably.
You guys are so stupid.
Astagfirullah.
It was worse than that.
That's all we're allowed to show.
You guys are so stupid, anjir.
There
Kena
were some
kau.
additional adjectives in front of
Kena dah.
stupid.
Uh-huh. Sounds about right. Well, good news for PRX. He's still up for a bye. Oh, DH.
Yeah, trying to get cheeky with that timing.
Oh, salah.
Spotting out the operator. Needs to try to draw the attention. Meanwhile, Buzz dead, Envy. Chance on a walkabout over towards doors, but Meteor, facing forward, is able to find the buy. Aggressive TP over to the side.
Nice.
Catching 2. Meteor and Izu.
Not ready yet.
Both eliminated now. A 2v4 for T1, trying to get up to map point. DH clean with the first one, but Jing cleaner with his third. Gets the 4K and gets PRX right back into this.
Guys, beautiful stuff from Jing on that Omen.
Tuh, pakai ulti
Great
menang
paranoia,
kan?
immediate
Tuh,
TP.
2 ulti malah. Ini
He
next
really knows
bisa
what to
lagi
do.
nih.
Big win out in mid for Envy. Yeah, sure, okay. Meteor gets his one, but that means he's trapped in that corner. JJ wants him done and dusted, and then poor Izu's wandering out there to try to help, and little does he know, Jing's already there.
Trying to rally the rest of them back into this. I mean, it's been a big performance from Jing. Double TP up and over the top, trying to take this elbow control.
Cover going out.
Look at how much of a pain point it has been on both sides.
They're definitely leaning B. Divide playing very far back over at A lobby. Giving up all that room to Meteor.
Meanwhile, something he collected that operator wants to try to utilize it here. And that's going to be a tag on a Munchkin. Puts him to 43.
Gak dipakai pisaunya buat drone.
Still just opting to hold on to the 0 point for now.
Assume waiting for the Sova util.
Should be the case.
Masih bisa menang ini, guys. Beda 1 poin doang.
Oh, just the clone. That's great.
They tuck back.
Yeah.
Snakebite as well. Gets invested, but it's going to be a rack and pit now from DH. Forsaken. TP's into the side. He's able to find one. Something up and over the top. Finishes off Munchkin. And all the rest of T1 have to scatter the winds to try to hold on to their guns.
Sabar ya. Ketahuan mau dicoba kan?
Saving sih tetap. That flank. Did they try to make a play of this? I think the answer is going to be no. So it looks like they're just going to send Meteor out to try to see if he can kill anybody.
Yeah, definitely the save is the play.
And this is still a very risky angle to take.
I'm really impressed with PRX, the way they're able to use T1's utility against them some of these times. The way we saw it earlier when there was the Blade Storm and the drone and they baited Meteor into that. And this one, knowing that that 0 point is going to be there and using the clone to get it out. Really intelligent. Plus you have the TP in there as well. So Munchkin's knife useless. Something I think that PRX has been, you know, learning and toying with since having to deal with NRG on this map.
Well, something not one of the operator for this one. Looks like it's going to be hard entry play for the Jets.
Gitu dia responnya.
Decides to just dump it into the sea. Cool. Just
this round, right, guys?
Very well thought out, well read, well understood. And yeah, DH feeling rough about that one.
He used his pit too.
Yeah, he set it up, backpedals out of it immediately, just none the wiser about that TP around the back. Once again, though, Izu alone on this side of the map, in desperate need of reinforcements. One of this round takes it up to 12, will be at match point. Their own
gas.
PRX using that to get
something
forward. Over for the plant, Forsaken.
Bisa TP, Son.
By cannons. Just has him blocked away, but Jing going to be struck down. Izu able to find one. Spike now on the floor. Nabbed by something. Consideration on where he wants to try to take this for the plant. Under Fury from Minby. Trying to open up the space even further. Spot on the one, calls that over. Buzz going to be taking down a Meteor, able to find two. Divide, something dead, the pit now dropped. Forsaken with a spot on the one. Munchkin's just desperately dancing in that corner, trying to keep himself alive. It's going to be Izu, peeling it back. Gets himself a 3K, and T1. They move up to match point. PRX. Can they push this into overtime? They've got the money for it. They've got the buy. Oh, and he's just got the luck. He's got the read.
That was the spike carrier too. What a read. Yeah. Huge play by Meteor there, but Izu even better. It just feels like every time someone has an advantage in the round, the other team just rips it away from them because they're just that good. They understand. Shock Dart not going to connect. PRX is not. They're just going.
They're just going to run this one straight in.
Yep.
And say, okay, let's try it again. Izu, the drone over the top, spot on the divide. This time no pit to try to contend with. Jump forward as Cloudburst going to throw down something just fishing. Randy got to kill it. He can give him stuff. He's going to be coming away with the first one. He's taking down something, able to find immediate at the same time. He's going to be checked, but PRX, okay. A fast hit, a fast closeout. They take it to 12 as we go into overtime once again.
Yeah, third overtime today. Just incredibly close. across so many of these
Close match
games.
semua, Cok. Gimana nih?
Important this is too for a lot of these teams. You know, T1 needs this quite a bit more than PRX does. PRX doesn't want to give them the opportunity. Just love the decision. It's just, yeah, better play that time in terms of setting up for that post plant. Feels like that pick kind of works against PRX
tuh emang kayak
in
gitu.
the previous round.
Banyak yang
Here
nge-throw.
we go. Back onto the attacker side. Go T1, opt for something. Everybody else just the normal rifles. Patient look early, but trying to play a little bit of ante here.
Jing is ready for this off contact.
Ini dia nih.
Flying forward. Paranoia invested. Quick little back pedal, and now pump the brakes. As PRX realized just the sheer numbers of T1 here at main.
And that one's a little weird without a neon there to tee up off of that Paranoia. Can't just relay bolt and then slide in and do tons of damage.
Kecuali dia nge-drone.
On to a little bit of a deeper line, but tuck back around the corner, wanted to try to avoid this drone. Does get cleared by Divide, and there it is. The trap set sprung as Buzz will fall. Big part of the smokes now out of the hands of T1. Jump peek from Forsaken, not going to be able to see too much of anything. They heard that though. Ping comes down.
And you...
PRX are starting to think that this might just
Aduh, TPK-AB-nya dilepas.
Because of the fact that the Viper's still alive.
Well, now that they push forward, they've seen nothing. So they're going to start to get this read. Cloudburst down. Spike brought forward by Meteor. So now Tail when they try to go for the exit, but okay, DH, swing that corner. He's able to find Forsaken. Something to help another kill. DH trying to hold down the flank. Divine going to be noted. The elbow wrap coming through. Envy getting closer, displacing him, but DH has the read, and he has the reposition. Makes his way back over to window, and now it's just looking to try to catch the one. Meteor, his eyes trained on main. Jump in the corner, the swing in, and Divine, what a shot! Swing out, Envy trying to get the reset, cannot do so. As Izu cleans up one, Divine now into a 1v1. Bite and the shock, exchanged on both sides. Izu, oh, the shorty battle and both losing it! But Izu sprays and prays, swings the corner, finds the kill!
Ada waktu juga
and gets the opening round of overtime into the hands of T1.
What a round there. DH, though, in particular. Oh, man, something at two really nice flicks in this one. But DH here, winning that battle against Forsaken and then winning another one on the backside. Huge play from him to keep that flank in check. It was all on him there in that moment.
Just absolute lunacy.
Wah, OT lagi kah?
Okay. Oh boy.
AWP.
Double up on the attack. And I think I know what Alex was just screaming about.
What?
This is a massive risk. Obviously nothing behind this, and you're giving two players 0 armor to try to work with. Both ops working around mid.
Dar!
That is a big fight one. Meteor dead off the rip. Bodes well for PRX to extend this.
Hey, the thing about those two ops is it took so much space and it gave them such a great opportunity here to try to find an open angle. The window's closing though. Buzz has been pretty quick to rotate over.
Fragment going to be sent out, but again, this is just a lot of util being invested by T1 off of relative nothingness. Something now, hearing those footsteps, Buzz should be dead if he pushes up into this position, and he is.
Itu dia.
Another kill found. Zuzu will be able to trade one back, but here's that second op. Second striking as DH on the approach, trying to get this backstab. Needs to open things up, potentially for Munchkin to try to go on this rotate, but we'll just pivot back over. His focus now trained on A. Util used. Swing out. Divide. Fallen. DH. A step closer, but so too is Forsaken, closing in the gap, swinging around the back, sees the foot, he should at least, and now has the shot.
OT lagi.
Just Munchkin trying to bring this one to its conclusion, otherwise PRX will tie it up at 13-13. Something that they could not do on that first map, but Munchkin turned to the side. Forsaken dead, still a 0 point in hand to try to scout them out, but tries to play this quietly, and Munchkin! He makes it so damn close! But Envy perseveres!
Switching sides.
And this is not done yet.
How much do you think Alex is going to pop a timeout and say, don't ever do that again? Even though it worked. It kind of shouldn't have. If DH had just swung a little bit further, actually this round probably.
Yeah.
And it's probably T1 in the match. But he had to respond to what was going on site.
Well, congratulations on the 3,000th kill, by the way.
Per second.
For Forsaken. Joining in alongside, I think it was a
they're
texture
double
the other day.
again.
Well, for the defender side, at least makes a little bit more sense.
Sure, I get it. I get it on the attacker side too. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, they scouted it, but I don't think that they really thought that he was going to have the up again.
Selamat.
Powering out the hard way. Shot through. Forsaken's like, well, I'm just going to keep on this angle.
AWP
Kills
semua
it
tuh.
again. They're just taking turns. Op shot after op shot. Absolutely destroying. Buzz just managed to turn back to find that kill. There's something eliminated, but now Munchkin going to be gone as well as Envy arrives around the back, gets himself over into window, but Buzz playing forward, looking for that transfer, can't find it. Forsaken.
Nice banget
Faster on the draw.
spreadnya.
And Izu now alone. A fake of the gate crash. 2 shocks available to Izu. Looking for that first.
Good, fight.
It's his feet.
Let's go, one more.
Down and PRX. Match point now in their hands.
I mean, only
Double
PRX
op sih najis sih.
puts both ops on B site
Dari tadi double op
and
ya.
are so good and so confident with both of them. They're able to win
Pick double op.
so many of these
Attack
battles.
defense. Neror.
Nice timing for Envy there. Oh, what a reaction from Forsaken. Divide.
Hey, guys, who was at CT?
Timeout.
Who's at City oh?
Whose is it? It's a real mystery. It's going to be T1.
Tuh kan, dia lagi.
ADG. Trying to pump the brakes here. Get his team a win on this defender side. Because at this point, I mean, you're scratching your head. You're wondering, okay, they've run double up twice in a row from the attack, from the defense. Do they do it again? And do we have a protocol set up to try to counteract it?
Right. Well, that's probably what he's talking about, and I think it might not happen again. So you might be kind of incorrectly guessing. I'm gonna buy alcohol.
Wak 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 wow.
If they win.
I blame no
T1
one.
yang diganti
I think
stacks.
win or lose, you're buying alcohol.
Ganti
after this.
masukin
This is a
DH.
roller coaster that does not have a height requirement. Anybody can ride this thing, and it is stressful as all hell.
I mean, roller coasters have tracks, trains have tracks. Coincidence? I think.
Ayo nih, nggak AWP lagi nih. Mau main cepet kah?
That's the best I can do.
It's close enough. I knew what you were going for.
Time to jump.
I appreciate the X-Files. No ops, right? Okay, good. I'm not crazy. They stuck with it.
Oh, mau nge-fake,
They're crazy. I'm not crazy. They're crazy.
Oh, look at this.
Nge-fake.
All an attempt to try to fake. You've got 4 players on that B site.
Ayo, jangan mati sama sini.
The only one sticking by on this side of the map. Pre-fire.
Jangan mati sama meteor aja bukannya.
Oh, trying
Aduh,
to
di
hunt this
flash
one
lagi.
down. Paranoia going to be sent
Yo,
through it. Media able to hold his own. Comes away with 2 kills. Looking for the shutdown now. Approaching him in. Goodbye. Displacing the enemy jet.
Waduh, dipantek dah.
Is Envy.
Kecepatan, Envy.
He's able to find the kill, and now it's going to be a 2v4 to try to bring this one to an end. Something. Spot out. 2 players seen over by doors. Goodbye, have they come to the rescue. The wall to try to keep it covered. Shock dart still available. Fragment going to be sent out. Goodbye concussed here. Inside of main, trying to cheat his way
Butuh
further
sih
forward.
something nge-kill dulu baru bisa.
Clear the
Tuh,
recon.
akan
Just 3
bisa.
players on the opposite side of that wall as it does fall. Something trying to go for the sub swing. Will be able to find the first with 30 HP, 7 bullets, 3 targets on the far side. He does not stand a chance.
Gak akan bisa Envy, goblok juga ya Memeo.
The timeout works at least for one. T1
Ngeflanknya.
tie it now, 14-14.
Well, I think this is just
Mati dua
a
sih sayang
bot
sih
from
sama satu
PRX
orang.
on the execute here.
Udah
I'm
bener,
pretty
nge-fake
sure Jing's paranoia hit Forsaken, so he had to go back the other way. I'm pretty sure they're trying to set up for a wrap around both sides of pyramids, and instead they screw it up a little bit. They gotta try to challenge Meteor from the front end, and he just gets 2. I think it's just a little bit of a misplay on the micro, and that costs you.
Well, it's going to be 1 off this time. Just into the hands of Forsaken. Checking over in towards mid. 0 point at elbow, thrown out. Quickly going to be cleared. Jing's position. Ends up managing to find the catch. Meteor eliminated off the rip.
Kecolong nih Meteornya nih.
Very quick pivot call from T1. All into the arms of Forsaken as the jump peek. We'll be able to spot him out. He's going to go back out looking for a little bit more. Meanwhile, though, Buzz counter swinging. Finds the headshot. These has PRX scratching their heads a bit. Fragment over to the side. Trying to get themselves protected. But DH, what a belter of a shot. Out from doors.
He has hit some insane
Iya,
one-taps.
shot langsung Jing.
And now they're in with the player advantage. All 3 players arriving now. On the site. Drop down off bridge from Jing. Last reflood attempt available here. The PRX. Still a recon.
Flash ada nggak flash?
Pocketed at the moment by
Oh, udah
Izu.
nggak ada sih Jing. Waduh susah.
Set up here at backside. Shock darts flying. Jing pushing forward. Blind. And it's all to their demise. Envy on the counter spray, able to find one, but so much more work to be done. T1, another round in a row, another match point.
Switching sides.
It's back to the attack for PRX.
Are they going to call their timeout? Still have one. It's PRX for the overtime, but I think Alex wants them to try to figure it out themselves. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think if Forsaken doesn't try to double down there, it's PRX and Buzz knows it, so he's just gonna hold that tight angle.
Nggak
They're
tap
letting it
apa.
ride.
Bisa
See if
GG
they can
kayak
get
ini.
them from this attacker's side. Push out to the mid.
GG
Something
kayaknya.
overwhelmed, but
Masih bisa
Envy
menang.
able to find that kill. Both of them,
Tiga
however, going to
orang.
be eating an immense amount of
Nggak
damage.
mati dia.
42 on the Sova, 10 on the Jet. There's no way to heal it as Meteor now. An exploration mission.
Kecuali
In
nih
and around
sini
A main, but
momennya.
as that drone comes through, he's going to try to backpedal away. 0 points still available for Munchkin. Can he send that in time to try to keep him covered? Not sure if Meteor had been spotted. Hugging up against the wall. 0 point has the suppression. The fragment buys some time.
Good read here from PRX. They didn't commit to that fight. After the drone saw that second player, they knew there was going to be 2 potentially and just waited out. Get that knife expended from Munchkin.
DH just pulled away from mid. Looks like he's going to try to get entrenched a little bit more on the back side of B in case they do rotate his way, but they're going to try to just rescale into A main. 5 players in position, something going to be held at bay. TP forward, Forsaken winning the fight. Meteor dead. Munchkin playing forward, center pyramid. He's able to find himself a second kill with Ian Jing. Come away with a little bit more, and now it's just DH in transit. Trying to work his way over as the spike gets planted. One player spotted. Round 2. Think about to try to slow things up. Try to take a stab here, but Divide will be able to counter spray, find that kill. 15 to 15. This keeps going.
Yeah, we reset again. I heard fans in the crowd begging for the clutch from DH. Just not going to happen. Oh.
They can't all have KTXs to catch here.
But the buses are going to stop eventually here in Seoul. They don't run all night.
Yo, nggak alarm kita.
Well, mind you,
yeah.
At this point, I mean, Meteor's getting close to. He's at 74 kills in this series.
Oh, well, let's keep going.
Yeah, we're guaranteed at least 2 more rounds of play. Quick exit here from Forsaken. It's going to be a pacey hit, but Jing up and over the top. Sends out some shots.
Nggak ada yang
Counter spam,
nyusul.
not able to find
Pada
it.
kemana anjir?
He's lucky to be able to drift away.
Wah, Jing.
Check over.
Wah,
Back
rata.
pyramids, but Izu and Buzz finding one apiece. Forsaken and Jing both now going to be eliminated. There's something with that operator. It's going to make for a very difficult retake now. Meteor
Kaget.
up in front. Invi dead.
Invi juga aneh juga. Kan udah jelas ya, udah pada maju.
Now both players contained over towards double doors. The tail went forward, looking for that gun. Meteor gives him an opportunity. One bullet remaining and swap of the guns. The Phantom now in hand, just fishing for anything that he could possibly get, but the rest of T1 can say statuesque. Safe fight going to be thrown forward. Izu, however, holds his ground, finds that kill, and once again, T1 in the lead.
Switching sides.
This looked for a moment like maybe Jing was just going to be able to kind of cling to life on the site, but they swing him really quick around the outside. Deal with him right here.
Yang butuh poin.
Knows he has to get in there.
Butuh, udah lolos.
Jing just trying to find the best option. Saw the gun from Meteor on the front. Which, okay, something can hit some nice op shots, but could not find anything more. Go again, Meteor with the op. Trying to bait a reaction.
Jika dia momen kekalahan.
75 kills now. Gun barrel spotted. Just trying to beg for them to come creeping forward around that corner, but the drone gets sent instead. PRX. Not putting their lives on the line.
Champion di Shanghai.
Tap at the door, looking like here for Forsaken. Trying to keep that operator trained in on this angle as Meteor, the opening shot, ends up going wide. And Forsaken swinging the corner, is able to find that kill. Nearly lined up for Buzz there. Are these two players as they try to pack them away? And Buzz will be able to find them first. Tucks away first board through the wall. Put the spike down on the floor. Invi eliminated as Buzz looking for that second. Ball shy of the mark. Munchkin getting encroached upon, but turns over to the side, is able to isolate the up and
Waduh,
over.
GG.
He sets down something. It's Jing now. Noted. Recon caught on the flag.
Wah,
dead. 17 of 15.
T1.
What a series. What a roller coaster. But T1.
Tapi gokil sih match-nya anjir.
PRX.
Gokil.
In one of the wildest sets that
Emang
we have
T1 PRX selalu
seen in quite
ketat
some
ya
time.
match-nya.
This was insane, and
Gokil
you
sih
knew
emang.
this would be the match of the week.
Tapi nggak apa lah, PRX enjoy juga dia udah pasti Shanghai.
You got just about everything you could have wanted.
Dua Rex kalau gini, yang Rex ini nyantuy guys. Kalau butuh ngapa-ngapain dia.
Some interesting comps. We got to see Mix for the first time in Pacific. PRX just
nyantuy dia nggak perlu kayak gimana-gimana.
Actually had some kind of interesting moments.
Orang udah pasti champion.
Okay.
Aman.
What an absolutely insane match between these two.
Rex yang ini mah nyantuy aja, betul, setuju. Oke guys. Thank you ya kawan-kawan. Watch partinya. Next nanti kita watch party lagi ya. Ada match apa sih? Besok. Besok jangan lupa, besok malam sih, tapi kita start streamnya nanti itu jam 3 lah, jam 3 lah kayaknya. Terus kita yang nobar offline, yang mau nobar offline ini ya, langsung lah bantu-bantu lah guys, biar dapat tempat segala macam. Nah tuh senang kan Athena tuh. Oke, thank you ya semuanya, terima kasih banyak yang udah nemenin. Dulu guys istirahat, belum istirahat dari pagi. Bye bye, baru balik langsung stream jir. Thank you.